Through these clouds, somewhere far away, all that's left of this place are these broken remains. Wait for the dust to settle. We came crashing down, so many stories buried underground, waiting to be found. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of the past. I will find these pieces of us. I see your footprints on the ground, leading out of sight. I catch a glimpse of what we were. Are we running out of time? Open your eyes to all the colors and the lights. I've waited here so long to bring these stories back to life. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of the past. I will find these pieces of us. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of the past. I will find these pieces of us.
Hello, everyone. Just give me a couple minutes. Why is that making no sound? All right, just give me a couple minutes more. I had an issue where my webcam decided I didn't want to work. I made a couple changes to how the stream works, but it's all kind of behind the scenes stuff, but I'll talk about it in a second because it's kind of interesting. Okay, it looks like I hooked that time. Oh, it's not on yet. There it goes. Oh, that's right. I never set up a new lip sync thing because I lost my old camera. Let's set that to our Logitech camera. There we go. Hi. Hopefully that fixes things. All right. Camera here so it doesn't maybe lean back. So here's one thing that I've changed, right? So I bought a new headset that didn't come with 2 channels like the last one did, so I wasn't really able to split off like voice comms off of game stuff. So I had to download and learn this guy right here. And the way this guy works, oh. No. Did you hear me talk? Oh, I may have accidentally leaned on my broadcast button. Yeah, okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I had to download this guy. Anyway, it's a pretty neat little system. It just kind of allows me to control volume a little bit more precisely, which is great. And it allows me to split off any audio that I want in or out, which is also pretty great. I feel like my camera is backwards. I guess it's okay. Anyway, I had to verify my game files. That's why I'm kind of delaying a little bit. Yeah, we're just waiting on Star Citizen to load up now, and then we'll be good to go. Any minute now. What are the cool buttons that I have here? I know that was it. But anyway, what else this allows me to do is it allows me to pipe in like soundboards and stuff like that. If I ever decide to use something like that, I'll have a soundboard option. I can also send stuff to you guys without having to listen to it myself. So I can blast you guys the music that I personally hate without subjecting myself to said music. Music. So here's the issue I was having last time. I saw something pop up there, but I didn't see what it said. Is in your castle in Valheim? You mentioned it, but it didn't send me anything. Wait, this is not the right stack. There we go. Remember I said I still am not good at the streaming thing? Boom. A little delayed, but why is that thing there? That's a browser source. Turn that off. Okay. Anyway, here's the issue I'm having. For some reason, when I click this, it says contact loadout service down here, and then it just fails. I'm hoping it doesn't do. Yeah, see, it failed this time. So let me think. Let's check the Reddits real fast and see if anybody else is having issues with this. Actually hit. Yep. I actually hit random, so the first thing I thought was like, oh great, time to get myself muted, or whatever YouTube does nowadays. Trying to see if anybody else is having issues or if it's just me. I doubt it's just me. It very, very infrequently is just me. Well, if this doesn't work, we'll just switch to Valheim. You know, I've noticed I've been switching to, oh, this doesn't work, so we'll switch to something else a fucking lot lately. Have you noticed that? I've definitely fucking noticed that. Nothing seems to ever work. Alright, well, I guess I can try to go through anyway. Oh. Oh, okay, that works. So Orson, if you don't know, is the new hotness. I tried Alt F4. Don't cite the deep magics to me, boy. I was there when they were written. Hey Farah, how are you doing? We're just waiting on the game to load while listening to Viking music. Because I like to think of myself as a super evil bad Viking. Well, I mean Vikings were inherently evil, but they're pretty bad. I was also showing off my new sound system. Oh, hey, watch this. Here's one of the things that my sound system allows me to do, right? So this music's pretty cool sounding. But I can sit here and just amp up the bass. Tell me that's not cool, huh? It goes up to 11 too. If you got a subwoofer, it's rumbling your room right now. I can also move it around. That's not it. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, no, I can. See, I can move it around too. I don't know if that works for you guys, but it works for me. Does it move from left to right for you guys too? That's a lot of fun. But yeah, that'll let me set up a soundboard later. Yeah, it's cool. Watching anime. Anime is good fun. It doesn't switch. I wasn't thinking it didn't because it wasn't showing it switching in OBS. But I bet. Well, that's because it's not on the right input. This needs to be on voice meter bio. That's what it says it's on. Now I'm concerned because it's not doing what it's supposed to do, even though it says it is. Maybe if we switch it off. That works. Also, that song's really sick. Oh, you know what it is? It's because that bit of mixing happens between the voice meter and my headset, so it wouldn't mix for you guys. For soundboard, just use voice mod. Yeah, I'll probably grab something. That sounds good to me. This just allows me to like modify audio on the fly, which is super handy. So anyway, this is the super laggy hellscape that they've invented. Did you say "oh" to me? If you're curious, yes, you could totally jump the fuck off. I should put up... Okay, apparently I've turned off Shadowplay completely at this point. But I should put up some sort of FPS counter. I'm still getting follows on my Twitch, even though I don't stream there anymore. I really need to figure out a way to direct to my Twitch audience over here. I guess I could just put up a thing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I think Tuesday I will dual stream and just tell everybody. Play info 3. Like that? I'm gonna do dick. Does a cap matter? No. Yeah, that didn't do anything. No, I think... the shuttle shows up over here.
Or am I mistaken?
The next shuttle
Could have
is
sworn you work in the
approaching station.
radiology department over at the hospital over there. Oh, nice glasses.
Last call for passengers.
FPS.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Now we're getting 11, 12, 14.
Better get on.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle
Clear
is
that hatch.
departing.
You don't want to get stuck.
Stuck with our radiology department. What are these guys doing? They're like in business attire and shit.
So, what's everybody doing in Orson today? Is this everybody's first time? I live here. Just if you ever have a question, just let me know. I just actually woke up in my Sky condo. Now I'm here to try and pick up a little bit of the old medicinal, you know? Before I start my shift, I like to take a bit of the edge off, you know? A little bit of buzz goes a long way. I recommend the bar if you're into that sort of thing, but I'm more of a stims man myself.
Dims, he says.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I guess the rest of them are using party voice instead of proximity. I'm using 17.5 gigabytes, climbing to 18. I'm getting better frames through here, I'm getting 20. That's almost reasonable. I wonder who these guys are that are doing the RPing.
Oh, brace yourself. Sometimes these things stop a bit abruptly.
Approaching next station.
Ah,
If this is your
perfect.
stop, please prepare to disembark.
Whoa! Oh, jeez. Almost slipped again.
Last call for
Okay.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing.
That guy is hold on, I feel like my mic's attack time is super slow. Let me see if I can fix that. Well, my attack time is 0? What's I don't know, if I sound like I'm cutting in and out, you guys gotta let me know. I'm placing my faith in you guys to tell me if things are going wrong. So I worked on my room a little bit today. Why would you RP on a PTU? I'm assuming that they are doing it just because Orson, you know? They want to RP on Orson, and the only way to get to Orson is through PTU. So here they are. It tracks. Is there a way to get like a less big one of these? What's the difference? Is it just the size? Oh, it's the size, yeah. Let's do one. I don't need all that extra shit. We're getting decent FPS through here. 20 I consider to be like the minimum for functioning. And once we get into like the 10 and under range, it starts making me motion sick. And I just can't play anymore. So this is pretty fucking close. Yeah, 15 FPS is pretty close to making me motion sick territory. Alright, I think we're gonna take... Actually, let's figure out what we're gonna take. So for some reason, every time I try and take a retaliator out, it randomly blows up when I hit atmospheres. Sometimes... Oh, what? Okay. Well, fuck me. I guess we're flying the fucking Gladiator today.
This is a reminder that the flight status and hangar information may change. Be sure to double check flight information on your movie glass or one of the convenient.
Okay. That's weird.
PS3-6XB-C is cleared for launch. Ready cargo check. Flight PS3-6XB-C cleared for launch.
Beacon. We do have stealth parts on this thing still. That's okay. The Gladiator's a good ship. As long as we have actual guns. Because I was playing with something else earlier. Nope, we still have good guns. Okay. We have a decent loadout at least. Decent loadout. And a ship that I believe is very good this patch. Alright, so now we just wait 2 minutes.
Crusader's very own gentle giants, Stormwalls? Then why not
Stormwalls.
your very own home?
I had to spend so long yesterday trying to explain to my friends the difference between griffer countermeasures compared to pirate ones? Are you saying, like, how to counter griefers versus how to counter pirates? Also, 1 second, my coffee's done. I'm gonna grab that real fast. Interesting. What do you think the difference is then? I'm curious what your take on that is. Because my solution in both cases is to kill them. But I am the murder cat, so that tracks, right? Oh, the person calling himself the murder cat resorts to violence to solve his issues? I, for one, am shocked. I'm just gonna permanently turn base up by 5. We'll consider this the basey stream. Actually, we'll do 7.5. Welcome to the base stream, bitches. I wonder if it actually gets any more basey for you guys. Can you guys tell any difference? I doubt you guys can. There's gotta be a way to mess with it. Oh, okay, I could do this. I could put you guys behind the mixer instead of in front of it. Like so. I think she gets significantly... Actually, here. We're playing with things here. You gotta bear with me as I learn stuff. Pick a good song that has a good bass on it. Let's do... Vega. Vega has a great bass line. At least I think so. Okay, we'll turn it up just a touch. Right? Right? Alright, now I'm gonna turn the bass up. Yeah, you noticed that, didn't you? I saw the scope move when I did that. Cool. We're gonna be the bass stream today. It's gonna be good.
One craft, any mission. Crusader.
Should probably raise the treble a touch to the mid rather, just to follow it.
Airborne assault supply. Hercules accept.
Oh, this area is fucking loud. I hate space stations for this exact reason. Everything's so loud, and even the clean areas respond to your reply. Explain how good pirates run a crew, disable satellites and studs, so there's too much to do to pirate somebody. Is that how you're saying you tell the difference between them? I mean, if you want to fuck with pirates, yeah, turn on their thing. But honestly, I die so infrequently, and I give so little shits about crime stat. I won't turn on comrays. The only time I'll turn off comrays is if I don't want somebody following me. But usually, oh, I'm sorry, kitty. Kitty, kitty. I accidentally punched my kitty in the face because I dropped my hand in my lap at the same moment she jumped into my lap, so I nailed the poor fucker right in the face. Are your claws stuck? Are you stuck in my chair? You can come up here. Kitty, kitty. Alright, well, anyway. I just punched my cat in the face. I'm such a dick. But anyway, yeah, I don't usually turn off comm race anymore because I don't die. And then at the end of the day, I'll just suicide the station guns and then log out. And in the morning, my crime stat's gone. Or the next time I come to play, at least. Cat, come on. Come up or get down. Anyway, we're here to play with the new scanning system primarily, and then we'll do some missions.
Takeoff complete.
Son of a bitch, get out of the fucking room. Well, let's just play fuck games right next to the hangars. I'm turn the bass down just a little bit because that's overwhelming. So, one of the things with, I don't know, the new system, if you look, I'm actually pulling way up, and I can pull way down. You can see the ship doesn't respond that much. When you're at high speeds, it's very difficult to move aerodynamically. See, if I allow my speed to drop a little bit, I start to gain that control back. And that's not something that tracks, in my opinion, to real life stuff, you know? Like, high speed shouldn't prevent me from moving, but in this game it weirdly does. Okay, now I can maneuver, kinda. Am I landing here down still? What's going on with the ship? That maybe it's contributing to it as well. He thinks the anti-grief is also anti-pirate. It makes a possible pirate. Which I disagree with, because private pirates are one of the best PvPers do it for the money. Maybe. I do it for the fun. Okay, let's come to a stop here. I'd like to turn the music down a little bit. Eh, it doesn't look like it's that high. Anyway. One other thing I need to do. Okay. So here's how the new scanning system works, right? So when you hit tab, instead of switching to scan mode, you just throw out a pulse. Is it gonna do it? Am I in some kind of mode here? Let me turn this off. Alright, pulse. Why is it not pulsing? Okay, well normally... What the fuck is going on here? Like, I don't have control of my ship in some ways. Okay, that was weird. So as I was saying, tab's supposed to pulse, but it doesn't seem to be doing that right now. And then you get V to switch to your scan mode, and you can use that to look at the boxes, which is not very useful, but you can get boxes from quite a range now. But there's still no way to differentiate them from asteroids, so how useful is that? I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to test it, and I don't know nobody else in the PTU right now who can test that with me. But if I find somebody to scan, which may require me to fly back down. This is doing it Well, what I usually do is when the PTU comes out, I change my live folder to my PTU folder, and then I just update off that on the Delta Patcher. So I don't actually have the live version downloaded on my computer right now at all. Oh, here's something fun. Oh wait, hold on, there's a target right there. So even though my pulses aren't working, I can show you this. So there's a guy right in front of me somewhere. I can't really see where exactly he is. But he is in front of me somewhere. If I can lock him. There he is. That's why I couldn't see him as a Pisces. There's a tiny little Pisces over there, right? So I switched to my scanning system. Start scanning him. Okay, we're gonna have to get closer because I can't see the fucker. Where is this guy? Oh, he's in here. Is my computer like just dying? Let me... One second. Let me get my performance monitor up and see what I'm doing here, process-wise, because I may be running out of processor here or something. Something's not right. Okay, it looks like I'm bouncing off the top of my CPU here. Do I have any stupid shit running in the background? Yeah, I have a couple stupid shits running in the background. That one probably is what's doing it. Hold on a second, guys. I didn't realize that I left something open that has a habit of memory leaking. Yeah, that helped a ton. Let's kill paint that too. Yeah, that helped a ton. That should alleviate some of our issues. I'm getting weird input delays is what my issue was. That doesn't normally happen. Now my ship's behaving a little bit better. I do believe that this server is just straight up fucked though. There's a star lifter. Let's go check the star lifter. Wait. Look at that. Some of this thing hasn't loaded in. What the fuck, game? Okay, I think we're gonna have to switch servers. Before we do that, though, I want to show you guys something. So, you guys, if you've been watching the Reverse the Verse or whatever the fuck their system, the things are called, you've probably seen these guys, right? I really, really hope we get these as flyable. Like, they're like little carriers. I'll show you what they do. So, aside from the fact that players can't use them, they carry boxes on their back, right? So they're like interplanetary transports. They're fucking freighters. There's a lot of room in these things, but they're thin. But look at this. It has 2 hangar bays in the front, and all this space back here you could use to store ships in. So this could literally be just a carrier. But watch this shit.
Landing gear deployed.
Shit. Slow down, ship. Fuck. So I've matched its speed now. Which is very slow. Actually, let's just turn off coupling and we'll just guide it down manually. Okay, so we're decoupled now. You can totally land on these things. I wonder what happens if I get out. Okay, it didn't tell me that I turned my engines off, but I did turn the engines off. I think. Alright, yeah, this server's fucking dying. I think that's it. I think it's dead. Alright. There's other people in chat talking about how the game's crashing, so let's just bounce. We're gonna go to like EU or something. Something a little more stable, hopefully. Everything in my room is covered in a layer of dust because I redid the floors on one of my room, and that involved a lot of sanding the floors. So, I've talked about this on stream before, but basically what happened was, when I bought the house, all 3 of the rooms were carpeted, right? So that's fine. But eventually I decided, for a specific reason I won't go into, that we were taking the carpet out of 2 of the rooms. So we took the carpet out of 2 of those rooms, and, well, let me show you a picture, actually. Here we go. So, look at this picture real fast. This is what was under the carpet. Paint. I'm not sure what the fuck, who the fuck, or why the fuck, but it was fucked. And you can see where I've done some work at this point. I've sanded through here a lot of the ways, and I've been using had been using a scraper to pick up a lot of that area there. Bad token. Great. I should just close the fucking game. But after a lot of work, we got it to this. Yay! You can still see a little bit of paint that I have worked on along the baseboard here. And I need to work on that corner there, but I might not. So there's still paint in the corners, but yeah, it looks a lot better, right? This is, I had just mopped too, so there's some spots that are wet and are a little bit darker. But it looks very good right now. I'm pretty happy with myself. Pretty happy with the work I put in. I've moved in a dresser and a nightstand, and I'm going to be buying a queen-size bed for it as well. And then I'm going to move my computer room to the room that has carpet still, because, you know, it absorbs some of the sounds and doesn't echo so bad. And the final room, which is my current computer room, will become a spare bedroom, basically. Is the plan. I've also considered extending my bathroom into what is currently my bedroom and will become the computer room. So that's kind of the plan. That's what we got going on. I've been poked. Interesting. We're gonna go to EU, as I said. I like this song. Oh, this is Yggdrasil. That's a hard word to say. Yggdrasil. I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure that if I pronounce it correctly, most people think I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Who fucking called me? One of the things we really need to do is generate some clips. So I need to do some real bombing work today. We gotta make shit happen. I wish I'd recorded the gladiator fight we got into. I got into a fight and had a gladiator as a buddy, and it was really good. Or I had a turret gunner in my gladiator, is what I was trying to say. Had a buddy in my gladiator. PTU load times have been extremely long, unfortunately. Hopefully that doesn't continue to be a trend. What else is interesting? We need to do more boat news stuff. You know, I've been thinking about, you know, stuff. And I might start playing Albion. But the thing is that I don't play Albion like most people do. I play it like a farm simulator. But I do get into a lot of arena fights, and I used to stream Guild Wars arena fights all the time. I don't know, maybe we'll pick a day that we just do arena PvP in Albion. I don't know. It would make me happy to get to do some Albion stuff, though. But I really want to focus on Star Citizen primarily. I wish this would load. This is taking so long. I also wish I had some alcohol. I bought a single bottle of Merlot to last me the weekend, and I killed it in the first night and didn't even get drunk. I don't know if that says something about me or not, but that's what happened. I destroyed that bottle, and I maintained a buzz for 4 hours, and that was the end of it. Oh man. We need to do some violence today. Oh my god, this needs to load, please. Alright, I think this is going to be a failure to load. We're off to a great start on the PTU so far. Alright, let's get this thing going again. I might need to verify. I don't know, man. I don't know how to treat this Star Citizen shit to make it happy anymore. I've been doing this for a long time. Maybe I'm just running out of creativity for beating bugs, but I feel like my success rate on dealing with games being fucky is dropping. Because the last, I'd say 3 out of the last 5 streams, I had to switch to a different game because it wasn't working. I don't know, maybe I'm being hard on myself. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's only been like 1 or 2. It's been at least 2 though, for sure. But anyway, we're gonna make this shit work. We know that this thing works, and we know we can brute force it. By brute force, I mean keep trying until I either hate myself or the game to the point where I can't continue. EU again. Let's go. Maybe I need to not tab out and look at Facebook. Well, it's actually Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. Well, I do have a Facebook, but I haven't looked at it for 4 years. Except for Instagram. I picked up Instagram here lately, and I've been kind of playing with it a little bit. And I don't really like it, but I get a lot of traffic on it. So maybe I'll play with it some more. Not that that means anything to me, really, but people seem interested in it. And the whole point of doing all this is to be a content creator, right? Just to create content. Okay, so we're definitely loading because my memory usage is going up this time. I feel like it should be a lot higher than that. I feel like my memory usage should go up a lot faster, considering, you know, the whole SSD having this. Speaking of which, how much room do I have in that thing? Not much, but enough. I guess the memory usage going up could just be a giant memory leak. Yeah, my SSDs, the memory is going up, but the read speed off my SSD is like less than 1%. So yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I need to move you guys, don't I? I think I'm gonna move my birds all into the same room. Oh. I think we got in. Either that or we just crashed. Oh. Nope, it's still loading. It fucking just baited me. We're up to 24 gigabytes of memory used. Very cool. This is the main reason I upgraded my memory. It's because when you play the PTU, the memory requirements are often extreme. I might have to upgrade my CPU soon too, because in most cases my CPU is my bottleneck, and that includes in editing and in streaming. My graphics card has no problem with anything. It's just a 1072. That's the crazy thing. My graphics card handles everything I do. I think I've peaked my graphics card once, but I don't remember what I was doing. But aside from that, it's always been my CPU that I hit the top of. Oh my god, this is taking so long. We just hit 27 gigabytes memory used. What is this thing fucking downloading? Is it downloading the entire Library of Congress? $28 gigabytes of memory used. I should have an overlay that just shows that fuckery. I could probably make that happen. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be pretty easy to do. So add source would be kind of weird how you need a NAS computer to play the PTU. Yeah. We're about to hit 30 gigabytes of memory here. We need window capture. Use new source. It's not what I wanted, but okay. What's this set to automatic? Task manager. And we can just move it up like that. So you can see CPU and memory usage there. Does that look okay? Looks okay. Look at the memory usage though. That's fucking awesome. It's still going. As long as it's still loading stuff into memory, I'm happy. If it ever stops doing that, then I'm gonna think it crashed. I wish I could move the GPU readout up higher. Oh well. $30.3. How high could it go? Oh my god, we finally got in after like 10 minutes and going all the way up to 31.2, 0.3, 0.4. We're still loading. We're still loading in things. 0.5, 0.8. Woo. Let's keep an eye on that just for funsies. Oh, look at that. We just hit the top of our CPU too. Is it display info? We'll do 1. just gonna leave that on there. I fucking love that. That's awesome. We gotta get off this fucking hell planet. I wonder what would happen if I hit my record button. Hold on, let me try it. Oh yeah, my CPU is never gonna not be maxed. If I do that, I'm turning it back off again. Did I drop frames when I did that? No, somehow I did not. Oh, but my screen flashed black. I bet that was because I stopped recording though. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you guys. Pulling 10 frames right now. Living like fucking kings. No, close.
For passengers, the shuttle Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Good times, good times. So let's talk about planetary mass and gravity here. So I don't know how much the gravity is here, but my immediate thought was that it would be like it's a gas giant. So I thought it would be Jovian, right? Like Jupiter mass, which let me pull up a few things so we can talk about this in a way that makes sense. I think I misspelled Jupiter. Yeah, I misspelled Jupiter. Not because I just fat fingered it, right? And we look at Neptune as well. And then let's look at Mars. And I also want to look at what the fuck? I'm gonna look at Venus.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
We'll look at all that stuff here in a minute. We'll look at it while we're burning out. Frames have come up. We're almost at 20 frames. That's really good. We're having around 18-ish. I can't believe I just called that really good. My expectations fall a little bit further every time I play this game. In performance, and only in performance. I'm actually pretty pleased with the way this game is going overall. I think the scanning needs some improvement, and I'll go over that in a minute as well. I really have a lot to say about the scanning. If I can ever get it to fucking work. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear so much either. I'm excited, man. I'm passionate, you know? I got a lot to say, but I want visual aids, so I want to do it while I'm doing it, you know? I want to talk about it while it's on the screen. The fact that the last server shit the bed and died is very unfortunate, but it wasn't working properly, so. You know, since at 30K, I probably should have joined a new server on the US. It probably would have loaded pretty well. I feel like dog shit because I drank too much coffee. Ugh. We're at 34 gigabytes of memory, by the way.
Join us in celebrating 100 years of incredible engineering and the tireless efforts of those who work every day.
Oh no. A gladiator showing unknown. I'm not going to be able to pull it. Oh shit. Okay. Hell, not gonna catch me complaining about that one. Ingro 7, right? I think that's smaller. I only really care about memory. There we go. Anyway, here's my gladiator. Or as I like to call it, the sadiator, because it makes people sad. I used to call it that all the time. So back in the like 2.6 era, right? I used to run this thing all the time because the top turret, that one up there at the top, the bubble turret, was slave to the pilot. So I basically got 4 size 3 guns, or the size 2 Panthers. So the size 3 guns, and I would just wreck shop with them. And then I had the missiles to boot. And this is my main ship. Nowadays, it's not like that. The turret isn't slaved to the pilot anymore, but in this patch, it has a high capacity. So if you look over here to the right, where it shows my Panther's ammunition, so capacity for the capacitor on the guns is based on the ship's capacitor. So the more guns you have, the more split out it is. So the fact that I only have 2 Panthers means that each one gets 84 shots. Whereas if I had 4 Panthers, each one would get, what's that, 42 shots. Right? These guns up here, both of them get somewhere in the realm of 300 or 150 shots. Together, about 300 shots.
Takeoff complete.
Because manned turrets get their own capacitors in this game, in this patch. So manned turrets become very good. That's why this thing did so well in that fight that I was talking about earlier. It, by itself, just that turret, basically soloed a Hornet that attacked me. And I think I launched one missile, which hit it and did damage, but didn't kill it. The turret did the bulk of the work. It was only a size 2. I think I hit his shields too and knocked his shields down. Something else I've noticed, and I'm not sure if this is just a me thing or if this is how it's supposed to behave. Like, me thing isn't like, I'm wrong. But it seems to me like when you hit any side of a turret, of a shield rather, any side of a ship, all of the shields are impacted by that. At least on these smaller vessels. Maybe it's different on the bigger ships. But I heard somebody mention something about projectors. So maybe these smaller ships only have a single projector, thus a single face. Not entirely sure how that works yet. We'll play with it. Okay, so there goes the pulse. And see, here's the thing about the pulses. See up there, I can see those little boxes, right? I have no idea what those boxes are. But I can switch to my scanning mode like this and try and get a high strength, which I don't quite understand this yet. But allegedly, if I get a high enough strength, I can figure out what it is. But I've never got that to work. So let's see what I can do here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be cooperating. But either way, I can see if there's something up there, right? So let's just fly up there and have a look. Did I mention I really like this ship? I think it looks cool. It reminds me of like a frogfoot, like a Sequoia or something like that. I don't know why. It doesn't really look like a Sequoia at all. It just reminds me of one in like its ruggedness, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so whatever those are, they're flying away from me. There's more stuff behind me. So the way this has been explained to me is that all of these little points out here that you're seeing, so the way it's been described to me is all these little points out here, you're supposed to be able to pulse, right? And then look at these things individually, these boxes individually, and try and find the one that gives you high strength. And then scan that little box, like so. And then it gives you a readout on the right there, but I didn't have a high enough scan strength there, so I didn't get anything useful. Let's try it again. So that one's giving me really high strength, so let's scan that one. Again, nothing useful. Okay, now we're so close that I can just see what ship that is. And that is a Terrapin, which is a scanning ship. You must be experimenting with scanning as well. So here's the cool thing, right? I'm gonna set my ship to kind of follow his trajectory. Like so. And I'm gonna switch my scan mode and free my mouse. Point that at him and start scanning him. Now I get a little holographic image of him. And I start getting information pulling Pathfinder, IR signature, who's aborted. Look at that. I can see what he's fit with. He has 2 distortion guns, for example. I don't know how to scroll that, so the amount of information I can get from this is limited. But look how much information I got off that. I can see all of his signatures. So looking at this, I can tell you the best kind of missile to throw at him is an EM missile because his IR is low as hell. And then I know that he's armed with distortion guns and that he does not have any crew. But also notice that I am tracking him with my scan thing using my Z camera. So that's fucking cool. Let's turn over there. Did we shoot here? No, we're still in armistice. I was gonna say we can engage him just to show the missile system, but we're in armistice still. So that's pretty fucking cool, right? Let's go find something to shoot at with this thing. And while we're at it, let's see if we can find somewhere. Let's go to Grimhex and assign ourselves. Actually, we're not gonna go to Grimhex. We'll go to Crew L1. Where's the warp-end point? Oh, there it is. This machine, I'm not sure if this is just how this game is now, or if it's this ship particularly, but this ship is very unruly in atmosphere. I believe it just exploded. Nope. Ooh. If we can get one, we'll take a call to arms, or not a call to arms. What's that fucking thing called where you go and save a claim? Claim jumpers? Like the one where you prevent claim jumpers. That's the one. We have lost a lot. We lost a lot of memory. We were pulling 35 memory. We're pulling 30 now. 35. That's so high. That's so high. We're getting good frames now, though. Oh, that reminds me. We were going to talk about this. So let's just clear out these things we're not using. I'm using that one. So here's what it says Earth's gravity is, right here. 9.81 meters a second squared. I think that's squared, right?
Quantum drive is now off.
Is that squared? I don't know. Yeah, it's squared. So that means you accelerate faster as you... No, that's not what that means. You should accelerate evenly. Either way, I don't know all the science of shit. I'm just vaguely familiar with these concepts. So Venus, 8.87, right? So my thought immediately was like, hey, if you look at a place like Jupiter, the gravity is ridiculous. That's double and some change. Almost triple Earth's gravity. Definitely triple Venus's. Like double and some change, yeah. So my immediate thought was like, hey, Orson should be a pretty high gravity planet. Hold on a second. What is that? UEE unmanned. Huh. That's right next to me, too. restart myself flying towards the station, and I'll continue what I was talking about. Where the fuck is the station? I see the lights. I'm guessing it's over there. Anyway, as I was saying, so Jupiter's gravity is quite high, and Orson is also around a gas giant, Crusader, right? But so that amount of gravity would probably not kill a human, but movement would be extremely difficult. And getting off of Orson with even Star Citizen technology would be a chore, to say the least. But if you look down here at the bottom, you already know where I'm going with this. Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, all have Earth-like gravities. The only one that really stands out is Mars. Mars has a far, far lower gravity. It has like moon gravity. So aside from Jupiter, which is a supermassive, it's approaching like brown star status, really. So aside from that one, it's really not that uncommon for a gas giant, if you could be in the clouds, to be at a level of gravity low enough for a human to be able to walk around on the surface. Now, what I don't believe is possible, broadly speaking, is a gas giant that you could walk around outside without protection, as we see people do in this game. I don't feel like it's reasonable to expect a gas giant to have a composition conducive to human life. But with that being said, there should be strata. So basically, think about like water and oil, right? Or carbon dioxide and oxygen. When you put these gases together, if you leave them alone, they'll settle into layers. The same kind of thing happens with gas giants to a degree. You'll get one layer of heavier gas, and the lighter gases will stack up on top of it, with hydrogen being in the uppermost uppermost area, and probably helium below it, because those are the lighter elements, right? So at some point, if there is a high level of oxygen, you should get a layer where there is a lot of oxygen. Now, here's the part where I don't really know. If that's low in the strata, if that's low in the layering, that you could be looking at a very high pressure, but it all depends on how much of the other gases are there. So I guess theoretically speaking, it is possible to do that. It is possible to have an atmospheric layer in a gas giant that has a lot of oxygen, but I don't know what the mechanics of that would be like physically. Is that going to be something that has to rely on it being a very still planet with low winds? Because I don't feel like that's likely. I feel like, because if you look at like Neptune has ridiculous winds that make our hurricanes look like light breezes. So, like I said, I feel like theoretically it should be possible, but I don't know if that's something that can really occur naturally. I would have to look into the exact physics of it. But I feel like it should be theoretically possible, if a little unlikely. So yeah, there's science with Marinus. What are we doing here again? Well, I wanted just to have this as a spawn zone, but I do also want to buy guns. Let's run inside real fast and see if we can buy some rifles. I want to pick up some gallants.
Have a pleasant stay.
I wouldn't mind picking up some more armor too, although I do have a little bit of armor. I have enough armor, I think. I picked up a P4 because I did a ground mission like immediately. You know me, I like the ground missions. I feel like when the ground missions get to the point where the AI is actually competent enough to shoot back at me reliably, I will like them a lot less. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the usage tracker. Just because it's not really that extreme right now. It was still in the 30s. Or almost in the 30s. I should get some water. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm gonna do that real fast. After we get off the elevator, I'll run and do that. I'm just trying to even out the coffee a little bit. I'm barely today, and then I drank a lot of coffee and it fucked me up. I feel hot, a little prickly. Anyway, I'll be right back. What the fuck? What is this? Microphone? Hold on, something just fucked up. What the fuck? Something has gone wrong. I feel like it is my browser. Just woke up. We're shoots. Yes, we will be doing shoots soon. My what the fuck did banana crash? No, voice meter's still running. What the hell just happened? My mic? Hold on. Oh, my headset turned off. That's what fucked everything up. There we go, okay. Why the fuck did my headset turn off? That's so weird. Anyway. And why did it jack everything up? That's even weirder. Yeah, we'll do shoot soon, Boozy. Also, good to see you again. I want to buy a gun. Possibly a few. Let's see here. I have no idea if there's actually a gun store here or not. There is. There is. Good. And there's the gallant.
Hi.
What is this?
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Oh, it's a scalpel. I like the scalpel in concept, but I dislike the execution of it. Like, or rather, I dislike the concept, and I kind of dislike the execution too, honestly. I like the execution.
We've got some new
that looks
inventory
cool.
in. Definitely worth taking a look.
A double-barreled sniper rifle is fucking stupid, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'd rather they just gave me a cheap ballistic sniper. Ooh, Boneyard is
We've just got a few
I like
new
Boneyard
items in,
guns.
so make sure to check them out.
I mean, I guess it's cheaper than other snipers. Not by much. I do love cast-neck arms, though. Is that gas tubes? That's 2 gas tubes. I mean, I guess I would have to have 2 gas tubes. That's so fucking weird. Anyway, I wanted gallants. There's gallants here. It's about like 5 of them. The reason I like gallants so much is because if you pass somebody a gallant, even if they don't have magazines for it, it's got 60 rounds in it, so they automatically have 60 rounds. They don't have the stabilizers I want. It's very unfortunate. I don't get 1,000 of them. I want like 100 of them. Just get like 10, I guess.
Smart buy.
Gallant rifle batteries. It says 120, but there's actually only 60. I'm gonna need like 20 of these. I'm just gonna double check. The Gallant does have a size 2 muzzle on it, right? Yes, it does. I like that shotguns are super cheap. That makes me happy. Shotguns should be super cheap. 45 rounds. It's pretty good. These guys don't have comps at all, do they? Why is the selection here so dog shit? They're suppressors, though. Oh, there's a size 2 comp right there. But they don't have... Alright, whatever. They have no size 2 guns that are ballistic here, but they have size 2 comps. I don't need suppressors, actually. I don't need flash hiders either. We do need
We
E-mods,
just
though,
got a
so
few new
let's
items in,
buy
so
some
make sure to check them out.
parts. I doubt we'll ever need a size 3 E-mod. That seems very unlikely that I ever use
Good
anything size
purchase.
3. Okay. So with all that done, I hate the selection here. This is such a not great selection. So we'll get rid of that. Few Gallant mags on. I like where they place those. I was like, that's good. We'll get our Gallant Night Stalker. Go ahead and put our holographic on it. We don't get anything for the barrel. And we didn't buy anything for under barrels because they're useless. They're not okay, they're not useless, but they're not what I want. Are we a guy or a girl? I think we're a guy. I didn't get to pick, so they air it out on me. Okay, now that we're properly armed up. I love how the force reaction makes them wiggle too. It's such a goofy game. Goofy and lovable. Sorry, just adjusting. I'm gonna put you guys back on my headset so that the mixing works again. You guys probably didn't even notice the difference. You may have noticed the bass go up a bit. Excuse me. I believe they stored the Gladiator while we were in there. So let's pull it back out. Let's go do some shoots. This is your patch, Booze, by the way. Turrets are so powerful this patch, you're gonna be a happy camper. This hanger, right? No pad. Fuck. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, the turrets get their own capacitor that is separate from the rest of the ship, which means it can store up a high amount of shots. Which means it can kill things very well. Which makes me less down on the tally. I still think the tally needs, actually having all size 3s. I don't know, man. The tele could be in a good spot. I just haven't got a chance to use it because every time I've tried it, it's blown the fuck up. Like, for no reason. Like, I flew it to a place to fight, and it just exploded out of nowhere when I touched it, when I was flying in there. And then another time I got into it, and it immediately exploded as soon as I sat in the seat. Just popped on the pad. Okay, we'll do plane jumpers. That should be pretty close by.
Takeoff complete.
4 million away.
Raised. Landing gear deployed.
Let's find out where that is. So that's near... Oh, that's right next door. That's no big deal.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I think that's right next door.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, that's pretty close by. So the guy here would be... I can't see past the thing. Significantly further. Yeah, so 3 mil's not that bad. Or 4 mil, whatever it was. But yeah, Boozy. Fly Hurricanes this coming patch, and fly... Actually, you'd probably fly with me a little bit too. Vanguards will get a slight buff. Unfortunately, Hornets, Super Hornets will not get a buff. Aside from just being medium fighters, will give them somewhat of a buff. Light fighters will be nerfed. Fortunately, I've always felt light fighters were a little bit strong for what they were. Heavy fighters don't really... Well, heavy fighters. The Vanguard gets a mild buff. Anything that uses size 2 shields is going to be in good shape. Anything that uses size 3 shields will probably get a nerf. Probably be nerfed because size 3 shields are not as strong as they should be, in my opinion. And anything that uses size 1 is probably not going to be so great. So the Cutlass Black will be a little bit stronger, especially if it has a turret gunner. A Cutlass Black with a turret gunner, or Cutlass Blue with a turret gunner. Actually, that sounds pretty spooky. That'd be a pretty strong ship. Probably strong ship. The words. That would be a pretty strong ship this coming patch. Relatively speaking. I mean, it's not a strong ship. It's a great utility ship, don't get me wrong.
Quantum drive is
But I don't regard it as a great combat vessel. Okay, so the reason I picked one of these is because I should be okay gunning a lot of these targets, and the ones that I'm not, I can missile. So basically the way missiles work in this patch is you target somebody that you want to missile, and then you switch to missile operator mode, or MOM mode, as my buddies call it. And once that little thing on the left, right there goes up, it's ready to go. And you can switch between them, but you have to set up the what are they called? The missile switch thingy, you have to set up yourself. So I got Ignites here, which go off heat, Tempest, which goes off cross-section, and Stalkers, which are my torpedoes, which go off cross-section as well. So we're gonna start with our heaters. And I mean, fuck yeah, we're gonna go in here and shoot stuff. We'll see how it plays out. We have a lot of ammo on our Panthers, but again, it's split between all the different guns. So what this kind of does is creates sort of a scenario where, excuse me, more guns that are smaller do more damage burst-wise because you're dividing them up so you get fewer shots, you know what I'm saying? it's definitely the case that more small guns does better burst and more damage than fewer larger guns. Gimbals don't seem to take away from things either, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I would rather having a gimbal mount reduce your ammo maybe by 10%, just for being on a gimbal, but it definitely is not the case right now. It does not do that right now. Okay. So here's something else I've noticed. When you pop a scan out like that, I can see something over there at 90 kilometers, right? If I just throw a scan on that, and it pops up with a very round number, like that, for example, 70,000, that's probably not a player. Not the mining claim. I wonder what's going on. If this doesn't work, we'll just fly to Hurston and pick a fight with something there. Well, here's a mission for Yayla. I don't want just a regular ass mission though. I wanted to find something. Well, fine. Let's go back to Crusader and see if we can do a an authorized surveillance mission. Or an ECN alert or something. Anything with this. I wonder what it's gonna look like just flying it. I mean, hold on. I'm curious about something. Is there more than just Orson? Is there any other points of interest around Crusader? No, it really doesn't seem like there is. There's no spaceport either. Interesting. I'm not sure how that makes me feel. I guess they did put a lot of effort and development into getting the new flight system and stuff like that to work, but no other points of interest around Crusader. We lost Port Olisar for Orson, and that's it. I don't know, man. I think I like the scanning overall, but I really need somebody to do tests with me. I need to figure out what ships are good at scanning right now, and I need to figure out how far out they can detect things. Although I will say, I was able to scan... Here's the thing, man. So back in the current live patch, I can see something from a really long ways off with pulsing and with actually regular lock if they're really big, if I've seen them already. So if I've never loaded them in and they're further than 30 away, I'll never see them unless I get closer than 30. That's when the client says, hey, this thing exists, right? I don't know if that's still the case, and if it is, then scanning's still worthless. But earlier, I was scanning a ship, and I had him locked out to 75 kilometers which is way further than anything I've ever locked before. These things right here, these Ignite 2s lock at 10 kilometers. And the Stalkers lock at 35. That's way the fuck out there. You see an alert, here we go. Alright, let's go have a fight. Wait, poor Olisar. It's still there?
Quantum drive is now off.
A bowl? Oop. Interesting. Let's go deal with this mission first. God, I haven't looked down on my keyboard a lot. Operating mode. So Yayla's still there. Or, not Yayla, but Olisar.
Quantum drive is now off.
I don't want to go to Grimhex. It's the last place I want to go this patch. Actually, it's not. I'll probably go there soon. Or eventually. There should be a lot of pew-pews over there. I wonder how stealthy I really am. For a big ship, I'm probably virtually invisible. For a small ship, probably not so much. Not any more than they are to me, at least. But a big ship I can target and fight from a long range. If nothing spawns here, we'll go and blow people up at Grimhex, I figure. Now that's a lot of boxes. A freelancer? Is that what I'm defending? I guess so. Freelancers are very tough. Buccaneer. Although this patch, I've seen them go down very quickly.
Anybody out there?
Notice how all of his shields go down.
I need assistance here.
It's not a face system anymore, it's just all of his shields. So shields go down pretty quickly. He has hard track. This thing is not very agile. The point is that you're not supposed to spray and pray anymore. Where's my ammo? There it is. Okay. Lost track for a second there. I'm just letting it come back a little bit so I can finish this guy off. I'm gonna have to shoot those shields again, but as long as I'm on target, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Should kill him. Yep.
Destroyed.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit.
Shields.
That hit me.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
That ignites. Switch back to Tempest. That was a hit. So he has no shields. Size 2s just take down their shields, it looks like. On target. This should be all straight damage. Oh, he teleported. Motherfucker. All that work. Lost him because he teleported. Okay, well, at least we prevented his shields from coming back. Yep. Now we got his number.
Target destroyed.
So size 2s pretty much just strip their shields right off. This is a cross-section missile. It might be hard to get the target on. Yep, I can't get a cross-section missile lock on this guy. He's too small.
Ballistics low. Ballistics dry.
Somebody told me that if you run your guns completely dry, they take a lot longer to come back. That does not seem to be the case.
Locked. Locked.
Dumping chafe. Or flares or whatever. Which seem to be effective against everything. I'm not quite sure how that logic checks out. That was a good pass. We screwed him up pretty good. Hit him again, which prevents his shields coming up. He's far enough away, we should be able to get a missile lock on him. Now he's coming back in for a joust. Let's burn hard past him. Good, I can use a turret gunner. He should come out and play. Shit, okay, he got back in missile range. He jumped a lot of chafe as soon as we went out past missile range. Or went out to missile range, just saying. Fuck! That's not gonna work. It was way too close. He's flying away from me though. Let's see if we can get it this time. That's a hit. Do I have any more Tempest? I have one more Tempest.
Shields hit.
Okay, it exploded and hit me. My own missile just hit me. That's one of the reasons you might not want to use something super big, because if your missile explodes on you and you have use really big missiles, it might just fucking kill you. But you can launch multiple. Oh my god, it's so close. Multiple small missiles, and if you get tagged one on your own, just stop. God, he is so fucking fast and annoying. Yeah, it's kind of expected. What's our minimum? 1.8? I'll have a good lock at this range. That was a good pass. Everything happens a lot slower, but everything's a lot more deadly. Like a good gun pass really fucking hurts. What do you want, Hodis? Just gonna turn. Yeah. If that's what you plan on doing, then yeah, for sure. I cannot get a good cross-section lock on this guy. Oh my god! My own fucking missile. Hoisted by my own petard. Oh, what a cruel universe. You better not put me fucking Orson. Give me the friend invite whenever you get in. Is that what... Let's see. UE jurisdiction? Yeah. Oh, man. Objective failed? Yeah, I fucking died because my missile killed me. Scratch my back. Yeah, I don't like, this might come as a surprise, but I don't like my own missiles blowing me the fuck up. Yep, I got it and I added you. Jump into my server, it should be pretty quiet, and we'll go do some bounties, some VCM missions. We'll have to take the Gladiator, I don't have any other options. Well, I mean, we could take a Tally, but the Tally has a habit of randomly fucking exploding, so... maybe not. Do you want Panthers or 11 series? Because those are your options. You know, let's try 11 series just to see. I want to see how much ammo they come with and all that other stuff. Give me a second, let me launch the system. Yeah, so if it's not letting you create your character, you'll have to pick your shit. Or you could just join on me. But you'll have to pick which station you're coming into and all that other stuff before it'll give you the join option a lot of times. Remember I was saying earlier that I don't die very often? I did not mean to include the game killing me, which seems to happen frequently. I don't get killed often, but thankfully if you just die randomly, the game doesn't really tend to throw you in jail or anything like that. It doesn't tend to, that doesn't mean it can't happen. It's definitely happened to me before. We need some Gladiator paints. That'd make me happy. I'm trying TeamSpeak. I don't have any use for anywhere. Can't join without setting character. Yes, you can. You can join without setting character. I had to do it. You have to set a start port. I guess if you launch into a server, I could probably launch into you. Honestly, there's probably only one server up anyway, so just try it. I'm in EU, by the way. So try and launch into EU. And we'll see what happens. Let's see, how do we check F2? There's F11. Whatever, we'll just click it. Oh my. Start. Interesting. We could just try and alright, let me show you how this works. We'll just join up in a party and I'll party launches, but I'll have to show you how this works real fast. It's fucking busted, but there's a way to work around it. Need some fucking alcohol. What is today, Sunday? Yep. So it doesn't let you do your thing, right? Just let it go. For some reason that's not working. But even though, okay, well it's actually behaving differently for me now than it did before. Let's go back to US. Now let's see if we can just party launch. But you should be able to just right click me and hit join. You shouldn't have to worry about any other shit. If that didn't work for you, if you didn't party launch, then just spawn somewhere like, I don't know, wherever the fuck you think you can get away with. And then exit. Can you just join on me? The drop down won't drop down. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. You don't have that second button? Did you click the first one? Or does the first one not drop down either? Does the first one not drop down? You have select system, but nothing happens. So the first one doesn't drop down. Oof. I just realized that I just set myself up for a long ass load time too. Apparently not. Oh, that's right, because I'm not an Orson. Yeah, don't spawn an Orson. Load time is ridiculous. I had to get up to like 30 something in memory, and this only I have to get up to 25. I have no idea how to solve that issue. Or you're just gonna have to play with it. Or I don't know. Wait. Hold on. Is this door mirrored? Is this just the same asset flipped over? It says lift over there. And lift is backwards here. This is the same asset flipped over. Interesting. But, okay, whatever. They shouldn't have mirrored it. They should have just turned it and it would still say left correctly, but they mirrored it for some reason. Yeah, that blew, what the fuck were they, why did they do that? That's so dumb. Gladiator. Alright, we're gonna try the cannons. Paddle forward. I don't know how the cannons are gonna play. Pad forward. But we'll take a look at them and figure it out. I think we'll go over to Hurston as well. I have a pretty good drive on it, so it shouldn't be too bad. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be picking up the last thing I need for my new bedroom. I'm also gonna clean my birds' cages. You got it working? Dope. And I also have to do boxing and everything else. It's gonna be a very busy day for me. It's been a busy weekend at large. I actually have been so busy that I haven't even had time today to either restart the full launcher or I'll just wait. Actually, just please, for the love of God, do not spawn a fucking Orson. It will take you forever to load in. I'm gonna come over to Hurston to come pick you up. Okay? Do not spawn at fucking Orson.
All systems online.
I have 200 rounds in the broadsword.
Takeoff complete.
That is not a lot of rounds. Spawn in Lorville? Good.
Thank you. And please visit again.
God, I love this ship. I really do. Look at that big dick on top. That is a cannon. Oh my God, that's a gun. Those are some fucking guns. Look how big those are. The long dick of the law is coming for you. I'll be right back. Let me get some more water. Enjoy the graphics. Ooh, pretty. I have no idea what a Threadripper is. The issue with loading, is not read speed, because I was showing people my performance monitor, and it was using like 1 or 2% or less. It was using less than 1% at some points of my SSD's read speed. So it's just not loading it into memory very well. I've had Orson load quickly, but I've also had it take like 10 minutes to load. The first time I went into Orson, it only took a minute or two to load. And flying into it, I don't have an issue. Threadripper is at 20. That doesn't matter though. My CPU wasn't maxed out either. My CPU was only cruising at like 30%. It can only be the game not utilizing my resources appropriately. My CPU is not the best in the world, but it's not a pushover either. It's not like I'm out here running with like a 10-year-old CPU or something. Although I would say that my CPU is probably my bottleneck at this point. I was talking about that earlier, that sometimes it'll hit the top, it'll max out, but I'm not sure if that's actually, what was that noise? That was weird. I'm not sure if I'm actually maxing out my CPU, because even when I do hit 100% CPU, I don't drop frames. You know, things don't slow down. The only thing that I ever notice when I hit 100% CPU is that my inputs start getting slightly delayed. It's enough for me to notice because, you know, my inputs are being delayed, but that's about it. Oh my God, it's cold in this house. Oh, my bad. My phone's bad. It's about to die. Be right back. Plug this guy out. Threadripper is more at multi-threading between cores. The cores like top to top. These are in the movies. Yeah. And like I said, that's fine, but my CPU isn't being maxed out when I'm trying to load Orson. So I can't imagine that load times are based on the CPU. It should be... load time should be how quickly the game can move assets from your hard drive into your memory where the CPU can access them rapidly. But I'm only getting like a kilobyte of information or a megabyte of information moved in every second or two. But my read speed on my hard drive should be like 10 gigs a second. And when I'm loading, my CPU is only being utilized like 30%. But yeah, I mean, it is interesting, don't get me wrong. I've heard of Threadrippers before, but I don't know anything about them. I'm gonna wait for you at the space station, at Everest. Okay, so just flap there and you can board from there. We'll go find something to fight. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about these broadswords. We'll play with them. We'll find out. I'm glad they redid the fucking velocity speedometer thingy. The fact that the whole thing where it got smaller at the top was stupid. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be smashed to the knees. No real life vessels do that. Or I guess aircraft. It's kind of weird because some ships in this game are more like fighters and some are more like boats and ships. But there's no differentiation, right? Like nobody ever calls a spaceship a space boat. I'm gonna normalize that term. I'm gonna start using that term and normalize it. So what I'm in right now is a space boat. I mean, it's a fighter, so it's more like a space jet. But like the Cutlass. The Cutlass is a space boat. What's the ship that I like to fly a lot? I like to fly... What ships do I like to fly a lot? The Retaliator is a space bomber. It's more, or a space submarine, I guess. It granted me a location, but I don't... Oh, here it is. Yeah, space boat. The Nomad's a space boat. Let's see here.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines off.
I'm gonna go figure out which pad we're on.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Wait, is that my music? No, it's not. Pad 2, or Pad 2. Oh, look at that. Pad 2. Where you at, Farah? Are you nearby? You on your way? I must actually hit that. First time Orson. You're at Orson right now? Oof. Do you want me to come pick you up? I can pick you up at Alsar. Actually, go ahead and work your way over to Hurston. Orson's super easy to get out of. But, well, okay, it's easy to get out of the platform. It's not so easy to get out of the atmosphere. just do a halt illegal surveillance issue thingy real fast. I want to play with these guns. How fast is fire? Very, very fast.
Thank you. Please visit again.
The advantage of ballistics is that they never have to reload. They have a hard ammo cap. Presumably they don't access... Ooh, they might not access the capacitor either.
Quantum drive is now up.
Man, I wonder how that would play. Maybe if you put... Maybe... Oh, dude, what if that... That could give a big boost to things like the Super Hornet. And make them worthwhile. But there's no point in having another pilot at that point. Or another passenger at that point. I wonder how that plays with ammo. At that point, only lasers matter for capacitor. But surely ballistics matter for heat? Man, I'm just not sure. We'll find out. We'll play with it a little bit. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of this already. These people are presumably not happy with what I'm doing. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. No, self-destruct off. Now presumably having an upward velocity will help prevent my own missiles from killing me. There she goes. Oh, there's a reload time. Okay. Got it. Awesome! Dude, this is great. Ooh. Didn't like that. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! What are you? Another freelancer? Boy, do I have something special for you, buddy. I missed. What the fuck? destroying his shields. These are shrekking him. Take an engine off. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like it. Now he's just sitting duck. Maybe I can clear it like this. I mean, he can't do anything now, he's just dead.
Target destroyed.
There's the last monitor right there. Oh, it missed. Did it? I'm not sure what happened there. I should pay better attention to my flying. Okay, after I kill his monitor, I'll kill that last pilot over there. I'm not sure what he's saying. We'll kill him.
Target destroyed.
Caterpillar? Oh. Oh no. You poor bastard. Oh my god, that didn't kill him. That didn't even knock his shield down. He sure is gunned up. Alright. I guess it's gonna be a fight then.
Ballistics low.
Okay, this is not gonna work. Let's switch to missiles again. I don't think we have what we need to do this. Namely, ammo.
Ballistics dry.
Yep, that's it. We're out of ammo. Okay, well, off we fuck. I didn't realize they gave me a crime stat the second that I was over my mission. We could do a ground mission to clear it if we really wanted. But actually we can't do that because we don't have, you know. You have every ship because you're in the PTU, my man. Hopefully they don't shoot at me because I trespassed once. Where the fuck? What planet is this? You're gonna Discord call me? Sure.
Yo.
Hey, hey. I'm not sure how well you come through on the stream.
Hello.
Why can't I fucking warp to Everest? What is this?
It's not too nice.
That. Is that Everest?
It's fine. It's fine, little kitty cat. I have streamed before. My voice is public. It's okay.
Oh no,
I'm
I'm
not
just saying, I'm not sure if I can hear you very well.
Let's see.
My warpy thing is being really weird. Maybe if I set myself to person instead. That worked. So, you managed to make it out of atmosphere yet?
So you mean about getting out of Orson, just atmosphere lasts forever?
Yeah, getting out of atmosphere course takes like a long time for sure. It's kind of fucking annoying actually. But what are you gonna do?
Alright. Okay, I'm finally about to hit my Iron Man.
Quantum drive is now off.
There we go.
Okay, that's not working. Why would it? Oh, now it's working.
Maze, I swear to God, cat.
Everest. Is it gonna send me around? It does send me around.
How is PO obstructed?
Planet. Gas. Both. Oh wait. Wait, are you on push to talk for me? You are. Okay.
Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now off.
Voice activity. There we go. Now I don't have to push a button to talk to you. I was sitting here talking to you. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm guessing you heard me on the stream.
I got this. No, I had the stream on. It's just that because I reset my shaders folder, I haven't tweaked my audio settings just yet, so this game is super duper loud.
No worries. Why is this so not useful? Fucking, I'll just figure it out myself. Shouldn't be difficult to do. I should just be able to find the planets. Yeah, there's Hurston right there. Floor Villager. So it should be right there. What the fuck? Is Everest just not here today? Everest taking a fucking break?
Are you coming to PO or am I coming somewhere else?
You're coming to Everest, yeah. So take a fast ship. Might legitimately just land at Lorville at this rate.
I'm trying to figure out if the flight changes are just cosmetic or if there is actually like some harsh differences.
Cosmetic in what sense?
So like the whole obviously like UI changeover.
I mean, ships definitely maneuver slower than they did before.
Yeah. Because I know like, because I'm still trying to find out if Star Citizen are too easy to respond to crybaby casuals who don't know how to pilot get spaceships and games.
Yeah, they've already nerfed maneuverability before though, so I'm not too surprised they did it again. And the game kind of needed it too. Yeah, this fucking work.
Yeah, but it's still not going to help, like, because at the end of the day, once the capital ships start coming in, then the cavalry just come like, I couldn't kill this Idris with my arrow. And you're just like, okay, sure.
Oh, you're gonna get plenty of that out of this, patch because they nerfed the shit out of light fighters because of the way that capacitors work.
I don't know, when I got into this game, I wanted a space simulation game. I expect the big ships to not be taken down by a solar plate. So I'm okay with fighters being built to fight fighters.
Yeah, that's how I think about fighters. I feel like a light fighter's job should be to kill Or at least, a light fighter's job is to fit in a hangar, really.
Well, it's like stop like boarding vessels, like when a cutlass or something tries like, because cutlasses are meant to have the ability to like attach onto ships. They're meant to have a clamp system to attach onto like guns and ships.
They're what's it called? Tractor beams.
Yeah. But obviously, the point of a light fighter is, you know, you send it out there to stop boarding vessels, to stop other fighters and all that kind of shit. So it's not meant to like, okay, send out the fighters to go deal with a Death Star. Go. This is not Star Wars.
This thing gonna fucking stop? Jesus Christ.
You are prohibited from landing at this facility.
Apparently I'm prohibited from landing at this facility, but I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway. The fact that they restrict all of your shit for a parking or a trespassing is ridiculous. Parking fees. What's this? Oh, that's. Can I get in there? Can't tell if this is actual glass or not.
If that is, that's new. Because before, that used to be out in the open.
Oh, that's glass.
I think I know why. Someone found a way to steal the small fighter at the back of that ship and steal it.
It's pretty funny.
Ooh.
I need to land, so as soon as this guy's thing opens up, we're going on. Come on out, buddy. I wonder what he is. Looks like a saber. Yep.
Yeah, I know your ship stuff's bugged, but I apparently have access to every ship in the game right now. So
I
we can
did.
try other.
I'm not sure why that kind of broke. If I did a character reset or a copy or whatever, it'd probably be fine. But I don't feel like waiting on it. I guess it wouldn't be a full
Well,
reset. It would just be a
I can
copy.
spawn us. I can spawn us a ship. If you
Nah, I
wanna
still
try
want to play with
something.
Gladiator. I just want. I have a fucking crime stat now, which is fucking stupid. Hi, Comanche.
Can't use EVA into Everest.
I mean, I could just, if I really wanted to get, well, the thing about Everest is that it's not, I can't warp to it anymore for some reason. But even then, they would just shoot me. But can't you, like, pay a bill or whatever to get out?
The trespassing should be able to.
Yeah, but they're not letting me land anywhere, so I'm just gonna let the Saber fly out, and I'm gonna steal his parking spot.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Good job, Com. I knew you had it in you.
Offline.
Alright,
Warning. You are blocking an active flight bay.
you're an active flight bait. This guy's gonna murder me for a 15-minute charge that I have. First cave gank. Moving up in the world, look at you. I've only got one of those before. For some reason, somebody with a bounty decided he was going to go cave mining. Didn't work out well. For him, anyway. It worked out well for me. I assassinated his ass, shot him in the face with a sniper rifle. That guy just... Yep, there it is. They are totally going to murder me because I trespassed.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
Colors and saturation effects, they look okay. I mean, they look about the same to me. I didn't notice they looked anything special or new. I guess I got cloud tech a little bit better or whatever. I really have not noticed much of a difference.
Oh, so on Awesome, my FPS cleared up a lot just after it finally rendered in all the shades.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the case if you just explore the station enough, so that it saves all the shades for another time you load in. It's a lot cleaner.
I wonder if that's what all the loading time has been, just loading up new shaders. It looks like there's gunfire. What's happening out there? God, let me the fuck in. Jesus Christ. Why does everything take so fucking long to do in this game? Trying to volume it. I'm really not that concerned with the comm. I played games like Albion and oh, you're saying for FPS improvement? That makes more sense. I'm not sure if it's loading anything or not. I'm gonna back out to the menu, I guess. I can't believe fucking a 5-minute trespass is grounds to be murdered in this fucking universe. Makes a lot of sense. I didn't think that they would even deny you landing for a one, what is it, I guess 1 bar crime stat or whatever. I guess it's a good opportunity to go ahead and reset my account. With that FPS Orson, yeah, that's pretty much how my experience has been. It's not FPS that's getting me, it's load times. And the game just being fucking buggy, but what else is new? If I don't load in, I'll go ahead and reset my account. But it looks, I can imagine it not loading in. Well, it's only happened to me once. You're getting 12 in Orson? Yeah, I was getting. I'm trying to remember how much I was pulling. I was usually pulling somewhere between 14 and 18. Main problems in PTU are guns, shield, party markers. I've not had issues with guns. I did notice, I was playing with broadswords. Broadswords are very strong. I think ballistics for fighter-to-fighter engagements are going to be better, but obviously you can't really use ballistics to kill bigger ships. But, on the other hand, you can't regenerate ammo quickly enough with lasers to break a bigger ship's shields. So something like a caterpillar is just unkillable. Straight up.
I'm at Everest
when I got out of jail, I'll be at Everest. I got executed for a parking violation or whatever it was.
Well, you know what they say, trespassers will be shot.
Oh my fucking god.
And if they survive, they'll be shot again.
I can't believe the game just fucking did this to me. Now I'm gonna go through a load screen. It's probably gonna black screen me again. All the guns are the same right now? Yeah, I know they're the same. That's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make any difference. They're gonna equalize it to the point where, like, an attrition, even if the attrition does a ton more damage and it's just better, it's gonna have less. It's still gonna have a ammo limitation, and shields regenerate so fast right now that by the time you get your ammo back, the shields are gonna be back. On a caterpillar, cannot be killed by a fighter without, I guess, the assistance of missiles. I guess missiles would probably do it. But missiles can only be fired one at a time, really. The point is that big ships are incredibly powerful right now. I understand that all the components are the same, Banshee, I get it.
So I'm just going to put this out there. Should we take the Hurricane out for a spin?
We'll probably do that at some point. We're not going to do that right off. Use a G key to toggle the amount of fire. Are you gonna launch more than one at a time that way? Okay. Up to 4. Got it. I'll give that a try. I mean, that might help. And I think that the ships like the Gladiator becoming viable, this patch is very good because I think we're gonna need them for a lot of big ship ganks.
That up to 4, by the way, it depends on the missile silos you have. Some can load more than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I expect it to vary. Like I'm willing to bet the Gladiator can dump all 4 of its size 5s at the same time. And it'll probably be able to dump 4 out of its 8 smaller missiles at a time.
I mean, they're claiming it can dump its 3 in one go.
3 what? Which one?
Torpedoes. The Retaliator.
Retaliator has 6.
Yeah, but it can, in one go, it can drop 3 in one go.
Okay. I mean, I can't think of anything that necessitates that aside from an Idris. I guess an 890. I think 3 torpedoes would kill an 890.
I think the one that can shoot the most in one go is the Connie, the Andromeda. I think that's can dump something like 7.
Nice. Our Sarah ships will work best with guns and shields, right? Like the capacitors. Yeah, I like the system. I like the system a lot. Somebody took my bounty? I'm in fucking jail.
Is this new system in where we can you can flux power into like shields and guns yet?
Supposedly, but I've not fucked with it any.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing it on my HUD, I'm just like, okay.
I like the capacitor system, and I like the reduction in agility. Agility's always been excessive in this game. Even in prisons, if you die in the tunnels, it gives you an escape prison crime stat. Yeah, the same thing used to happen if you fell off of, if you fell down there, it would reset your sentence. That's why I backspaced when I went down there instead of letting it kill me. But it's interesting to know that does it in the tunnels too. But yeah, I deleted your sentence as well back then. Route 1 and 12, this little side tunnel area. One level 12. Side tunnel area? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you walk into that area, it counts as an escape. Great.
You know, it's like one of the tunnels used to lead into one of those underground cave systems.
Dude, look at this fucking troglodyte in chat. What moron stole griefs at PO? Go grief at Orson. How? How? How would you do that? Fucking idiot.
I just still remember the debate with my friend about how, like, it would be hard when the game's in full release. Like, people trying to grief people in the start zone won't be as, like, prominent because the start zone's all in cities which are heavily defended and such.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh no, man! Of course they'll find a way." No, they won't. Like, because I had to explain the inheritance system where you get inheritance taxed when you lose all 5 lives and stuff.
I'm sure you can find a way to grieve, but I'm also pretty sure it'll only work like a couple times before you end up in a bad situation.
I just imagine it'd get boring, because like some people are gonna come out of that start zone and like, you know, Idris's, javelins, all that kind of stuff. And you just be like, well, I can't grief that. That is one ship I cannot grief.
Oh no, that would absolutely incentivize me to grief. If people start pulling big ships against me, I know I'm doing something right. But I don't know if I call that griefing. That's just me being murdery, fighty.
The top percentage of there is a percentage of the player base which start with such insanity when the game launches that I just don't understand what they're meant to do. There's one guy, he's got
They're probably trying to empire build.
4 javelins, he's got 6 Idrises, and then he's got 3 of every other ship, and he starts with like 10 million credits.
Yeah. Yeah, people have gone to that extreme. I don't understand what they... Yeah, like, why play the game at that point, right? You already have everything.
Yeah.
I guess just for the PvP, but...
I mean, he's definitely not going to be griefed. It's going to come spawning out of a javelin with full AI manned crew. Just be like, alright, you can pass, you're good.
Yeah.
Because his aim when the game come out is to go find an uninhabited planet and build his base on it.
Yeah. They'll probably undock a Pioneer. But he can't even use all those ships. That's the fucking stupid part. Because ships are going to be physicalized at that point. So unless he has all of his ships at that location, so what's he going to do? Ferry all, like, 200 of his fleet over there?
So... One of the things is he's in a super large org, so he'll always have people who can take control of another ship.
But I can't get people... Getting people to take your ship and fly with it is so fucking hard.
And the other thing he's doing, which he's been speaking to some of the devs about, because he's spent so much money that he's like gone down to like their studio and stuff. And he was saying like the reason he owns so many ships and stuff is because when he builds on a planet, because he's got a building permit to build on a planet of his choice kind of thing, he wants to build like a museum of like the progression through the game of like ships and their launch status and such.
Wait, what?
That's the reason, like, so one of every ship is going to go into like a personal built museum of the game.
Interesting. Yeah, whatever. Another guy with more money than sense, I guess. I hope he does manage to build it so I can blow it up. If somebody RPs an in-game museum, guaranteed people want to blow it up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll try.
Yeah, probably be me.
I reckon he'll probably be fine, because I imagine like we don't know much about the base building, so who knows what kind of defenses you can shove on your planet.
Oh, I'm sure, like, the air-to-air stuff is already pretty difficult to defeat. Or the ground-to-air stuff is pretty difficult to fuck with right now. And if they are able to put up, like, size 10, you know, ground-to-air stuff, at that point, they have command of the sky around the area, at least. So you'd have to place, you know, tanks, and then the tanks have to contend with the fact that there's things in the air shooting at them. At least you don't have to worry about, like, javelins. Because if you're in atmosphere, it'd be difficult to use those. But if it's on a moon, I guess the javelins can low fly.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting.
I can't wait for the first javelin to come into the game and someone fly just a tad into the atmosphere and just plummet to the planet because they can't control it. Just watch them fall and be like, it's beautiful.
The company has expanded to dozens of fully automated facilities and a company roster of over 6,000.
Oh, hello. I spawned in the crusher with my gun and everything else.
Oh, that's been happening a lot.
Yeah, it's never happened to me before, so when that happened, I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my Krakens out. That's gonna be fun for me. I guess the lucky thing with the Krakens is like I don't have many other big ships, so I can just store most of my stuff on my Kraken as I take off.
Yeah, I've reduced my fleet quite a bit. In size. Like, I used to have a Kraken, but I sold that fucker. And I've kind of made my fleet out of small, useful little ships. Like my Tally. I love my Tally. But I got a Caterpillar also. I guess it's not really small.
Yeah, my one's just kind of like, I've got the Kraken to kind of do a lot of offensive work, and that's the reason I have a lot of the alien fighters and alien people carriers, because also stealth capabilities. And then a Cutlass Blue for tracking and such. And I've got a Mercury Star Runner, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it. And then, because then I can use the Kraken with those ships and friends loading into those ships or loading into their ships, whatever. So obviously go out and raid and pillage people, and then use my Kraken Privateer to sell the goods on.
Yeah, I kind of plan on using my Caterpillars, my, like, sell stuff. I might end up bumping it to an alt, though, who knows.
Yeah, my privateer is going to be used as a front to launder money and stolen parts. That's my plan. I'm just going to be hopefully raiding people and then selling all their parts back at them for escalated price.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to salvage or really any fucking gameplay loop to come into this game at this point.
Fortunately, there's just too many gameplay features they want to add compared that has taken just an eternity.
This is their like what, 4th flight redesign?
Yeah, something like that.
They need to put in. I like the scanning that they've done, but I don't know how it's gonna work for like things at range. You know.
Well, we're now finally done with the last planet in this system. Like, there's no more planets on this system to do.
True. Well, you say that, but there's almost nothing on Crusader at all. There's one port.
Congratulations! You have completed your required sentence.
Yeah, but I don't even know what else they're gonna really plan to add on it. Because obviously you can't really do the ground missions, could you?
No, because you could do like a capture, like how they have illegal occupants. You could do like a capture location
towards the front gates.
or something like that. Where you have to board the platform, and go inside of it. That'd be cool.
Let's give them a round of applause. Good luck back in the world, civilian.
That'd probably be the first thing I did. And then at that point, you even have big ships that are hovering around it that you have to contend with. Like, what if there's just a stationary hammerhead or something like that that engages you? Or 890.
I always imagined that place was going to be the place where you would like kind of spawn certain sized capital ships because I just like the idea of them appearing out of the mist.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool way to do it. I don't know how you would move a ship that big, because we were talking about that earlier about how gas giant planets, as far as I'm aware, all of them have more than Earth's gravity, but some of them only have a little bit more than Earth's gravity.
Well, this one, so I don't know what the gravity is like on this one, but I know that the station has to keep. So the thrusters have to keep firing, right, to stop it falling in. And apparently, if you have a controller plugged in, you'll feel the vibrations on your controller every time the thrusters are used to keep the station stable.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Yes. Yeah, you are right. It's the whole reason gas giants are able to exist is because of how much gravity there is on them.
Yeah,
to
not as
hold
much
all
as you
that
might
gas,
imagine. Like Jupiter has like, I think it was 24 meters a second gravity, whereas ours is close to 9. It's like 8.8 or something like that. But like Neptune is like 11, and then I think Uranus is. Let me look. Neptune's 11.1. Uranus is actually Uranus is less than Earth. Earth is 8.8, I think, and
yeah, I know. That's because a lot of people near my Uranus.
Yeah. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that.
My anus has a anti-gravity. I think your anus has the gravity pull though.
Yeah. Very original jokes.
I know.
Apparently your server's full.
Oh, okay. I can exit to mini.
Sure. I like that. Remember that Futurama episode where Ryan tries to make a Uranus joke and everybody's like, I don't get it. And then somebody explained it. It was like, yeah, we changed the name of it because we got sick of those fucking jokes.
It's gonna happen, man. When it becomes an inhabitable planet, they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change the name of this, by the way.
Yep. Launching. I've been poked in Discord. I just noticed that.
But yeah, I am wondering how that place works. Like, does the station have its own gravity, and that's the reason we're not turned into goo or something?
Well, I'm assuming that it's a lower gravity gas giant.
Maybe it's because
Probably,
you're in the outer atmosphere. Maybe if you flow further down, it pulls you in harder.
well, it would crush you. It wouldn't pull you. Wouldn't necessarily pull you in
Yeah,
harder.
true.
I mean, there's bigger issues with Crusader as a concept than just the gravity too. Like, the upper atmosphere that we occupy should be comprised primarily of hydrogen. So why are we able to just walk around with no helmet?
Well, then again, that kind of depends on, like, not all gas giants are, like, made of pure hydrogen.
No gas giant's made of pure hydrogen. There's going to be nitrogen and other layers.
Yeah.
But these layers should kind of settle out into layers. I think, at least.
I would sometimes wonder if Crusader just seemed like a really cool bloody idea, but they didn't really put a lot of thought into it.
Well, that's true of basically every planet in this fucking game. Like, remember in ArcCorp, they were originally like, yeah, it's a Yucca Monopolis. People are like, they've owned that planet for like 2 years. How the fuck did they build a Yucca Monopolis in that time? Literally, if you do that, like, literally, if you think about the physics involved with coding an entire planet and city, just the act of moving those materials onto the planet through its atmosphere would heat the planet so much that it would be uninhabitable to build a city that big in that short time. Literally, the friction from adding that much mass would bake the planet.
I mean, I know it froze the moons over. So the reason all the moons are ice because there's no heat from the planet.
What?
Yeah, it's the reason that all the moons around area 18, whatever, they're all iced because there's no, because of the planet, not because of some shit. I don't know. Someone explained it in a video. I paid semi attention. At the end of the day, I got into Star Citizen just to fly ships and fight people. I don't
Hey,
need
Raptor,
to learn
how are you?
astrology to do it.
I'm just a bit of an astrology nerd, so I know a lot about this kind of shit.
Nerd.
Now, hopefully this time we can get some exploding people done instead of just fucking stupid shit happening over and over again.
Well, I'm by the consoles.
Yeah, I'm working my way over there. How you doing today, Raptor? You making it? Did I have my shit on me today? Yeah, dude. No elevators, that new Babbage. Yeah, you gotta wait for him, buddy. Should we keep with the guns or should we switch to lasers?
I've got whatever.
Let me switch them to lasers. I feel like the guns are fun, but we kind of need lasers, in my opinion. What I might do is I might actually give you lasers, and then I'll take distortion. That sounds like a good idea to me. Give you a couple Panthers. Like a couple J3s. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this. Stream is scuffed. Oh yeah, you did a collab today, didn't you, Raptor? How'd that work out? I mean, obviously, the whole fucking your stream being scuffed thing, but aside from that. Who was it again? You told me, but I forget. I fucking love my stream's music, honestly. I'm so glad I found Danheim. I could listen to this shit for hours, and I regularly do. I love this. I love this stream music.
I've been listening to emo music again. Good memories.
The game was fun. The collab was good. But having 2 blue screens was insane. Oh! Hiccups is a Kiara nurse. Okay. I figured out how to fix that blue screen thing. Let me show you. Oh, let me get my ship turned on and get us settled, and then I'll do it real fast. But I figured out how to make the blue screen thing a lot easier to deal with. Oh, YouTube Music's doing that thing where it fucks up the music. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna look. Oh, you mean like your computer blue screened? That sucks. I remember that happened to you last time I was watching, or the time before.
Online.
The best way to do blue screen, in my experience, is to use the sample tool and then just make minor adjustments after that. It almost always works perfectly. Oh, that reminds me. Do I still have that up? I don't. I feel like we should do the gravity thing again at some point.
All systems
But
online.
we'll deal with that later. You got everything powered up?
Yep.
Sounds like you're wiggling it around. Let's see here. Here it is. No, that's the wrong one. Here it is. So I told you that my floors were fucked up because the people that owned the house before me, got paint all over the floor and I had to fix it. Apparently OSing my stream, I think I stressed my CPU pulls so much power, which killed the whole thing. It may have overheated, yeah. So this is what the floors look like when I started. You can tell that I've done a little bit of work at this point. So I got that multi-tool to pull staples out. I have my hatchet because my hatchet's useful and I use it for stuff. That's all paint, yeah. So this area I've been working the grinder on a little bit, and I've been working the scraper over here. Ran 3 torture tests, 1 caused a blue screen, turned off the setting of BIOS for the torture test, 10 minutes. Oh, nice. But yeah, look at this fucking disaster. You see that shit, Farah?
Yeah, I saw it earlier when you were showing people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's paint. That's fucking wall paint. This is the condition I have it in now. It's a little... I just mopped, so some parts of it are wet, and those wet parts are a little darker. But that's what I got right now. Much, much better. I actually moved in a little bit of furniture. I decided that I'm not going to immediately seal it and do all that other stuff. I will eventually. But I'm fucking done with dealing with hardwood right now. That'll be a fall project.
I
But it
can't
looks a
see
lot
the
better.
laser shooting out my gun for some reason.
It doesn't sound like you're firing.
Oh, there we go.
What the fuck are you? Those Panthers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire?
Yeah.
Move your turret around a little bit. I don't see you firing. Weird. I just got a sound effect that sounds like an empty
Thank you, and please visit again.
longsword. Oh well, as long as you do damage, I don't give a shit. Alright, let's see here. Bounty hunter.
Yeah. So once
Handcuff
we took off,
hers.
I was fine. His
Yeah.
rate of fire is kind of nutty.
The rate of fire on that thing should be really, really fast.
It is.
Let's just do another illegal surveillance. I mean, we just want something to shoot at, right?
Oh hell yeah.
How many rounds do you get? You should have like 150, right?
320.
Each?
Yep.
God damn.
Like I can shoot for a very long time.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Raised.
You know, I kind of feel stupid for having broad distortion repeaters, because then I remember and I'm like, oh yeah, their shields go down instantaneously, and then I'm just fucking around at that point. I also just did something
Is
stupid.
now off.
Yeah, I can shoot longer than the sound effects can really keep up. Like I've been shooting since we've stopped, and I'm still shooting.
Why the fuck are we going to Hurl 4? Is that what I picked?
Still shooting, by the way.
You're gonna kill the ship when it goes to recharge the capacitors or whatever.
Still shooting, by the way.
How many ammo did you go down to?
70, 60 before we took off.
Jesus. I like it.
So
It's
yeah,
weird that your
that
sound
entire
effects are
stop I
goofed up.
was shooting. Yeah. So how long were we stopped for there? And I just literally didn't stop shooting.
We were stopped there for about, I don't know, 15 seconds? 20?
Damn.
Quantum drive is now off.
So one of the things that I'm really having a hard time getting used to is the fact that your quantum drive thing doesn't go down when you in quantum anymore. So I go to bring it back up by hitting B, but it's already up, so I just end up closing it, and then I have to hit B again. I wish that they would do it like they do the missile operator mode, where you switch to missile operator mode and then you click to lock the missile, or to fire the missile rather. They should make it to where when you switch to quad mode, you can get to where you're going by clicking, and just take away control of your guns. And scan mode, when you're in scan mode, clicking, you know, scans. And when you're mining mode, clicking mines. So when you're warp mode, clicking should warp, instead of holding B.
Oh, isn't the Taurus now finally in? The ship that took such an unnecessary amount of time to make?
I don't think so.
I don't understand why that ship took so long.
I don't think it's in yet. Is it? I haven't heard that it's in.
It was on the patch. It was like, it's in the roadmap for this patch. And I still don't get, why did it take so long? How are they able to make like 4 or 5 different types of Phoenixes and unable to finish a bloody Taurus?
Not just the Phoenixes, they made lots and lots of other far larger and more complex ships. I think they wanted to wait until they had the docking system worked out. I think that's what it was.
Why? It doesn't matter.
They want, because of they wanted the fucking...
Oh, okay, I'm trespassing about.
Oh, fuck. My bad.
You forgot to share the mission, didn't you?
Yeah. Working on it. Alright, shared.
Thank you.
Good to go.
It still says I'm trespassing, I think it's too late now. But let's just get it done.
Okay. Then when it goes away. We haven't really started the mission yet, so it's okay if we do this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's no, it's still like saying, leave now, leave now. It's still telling me to leave.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, it stopped telling me to leave. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, the boost system is far better now. I really like the boosts. You just have a boost bar now instead of being able to burn until you overheat, and it's unlikely to overheat you, though it can.
Oh wow, I still get told I'm trespassing.
Damn. Oh well, I guess you'll just have to be a trespasser.
Oh, it didn't accept for me for some reason.
Oh, do you want me to send it again?
Try sharing. Yeah, share it again.
Shared it.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Cool.
So you're not going to test the new scanning, I guess.
Well, I gotta find the thing supposed to blow up. That's not really a test of new scanning, honestly. It's just pulsing until one after shows up. I do like that I don't have to switch to the scan system to do a basic pulse anymore, though. Alright, there's our target. I'm gonna light it up when we get in range.
Oh, God. Okay, the rate of fire dropped when I actually had a target. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't see your lasers at all.
Target destroyed.
It's so weird.
What the fuck? What's the fireworks about? Did you see that?
Yeah, the monitors do that. I'm not sure why they did that, but that's what monitors do.
Bogey.
Oh, target again.
Alright, that's what we're after. We're after a fight. I like how the what's it called? Radial velocity indicator does not move anymore. I'm trying to retarget him, see if I can get it. Nope, no radial velocity. information. The ship is
It's pretty
strong
good.
right now.
Pretty good.
And there's another
ship.
monitor right in front of us.
Oh yeah, probe gun.
Lock. Lock. Okay.
Came in way too fast.
Target destroyed.
Another target coming in. It's an eclipse.
Chase.
Lock.
Ah, missed. Yep. You're fucking him up pretty good.
Target destroyed.
The ship is so strong right now. Oh my god. There's a mantis right there. It's white though. I'm not sure if we should shoot that.
Let's leave it for now. It's jamming them, not us. So.
Yeah. Cutlass Black coming in. More targets.
Lots of targets.
And
Oh, this is the last probe as well.
Yeah, we're not gonna shoot the probe, not yet. If we shoot the probe, it will give us, that will give us trespassing. This thing only has one shield face, and you're eviscerating it. It has one shield pull.
Oh, do I?
Shields hit.
It looks so like he's just getting his ass kicked out of nowhere when you're shooting him. Should be more targets.
There is. There's one near the mantis.
Ah, yeah. The Buccaneer.
Lock. Lock.
I'm really not used to flying without the radar velocity indicator. It's fucking with me hard.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's go pop
Let's
this
go get the
monitor.
last one up.
Lock. Lock. Target destroyed.
Yeah, boy. Getting paid.
Yeah, I didn't like run out of ammo once.
It's pretty funny. You didn't get close to running out of ammo, did you? We should pull the Tallywhacker. But it has all ballistic guns. We can probably move some around. I'll see if I can switch the head cannon.
Does ballistic shoot slower then?
Ballistic does not necessarily shoot slower, but it has, instead of recharging, it just has a cap on how much ammo it has. So it makes no sense to have, makes no sense to have ballistics on turrets, in my opinion. Or at all,
true.
really. Especially with, because ballistic ammo is so low. Broadswords have 200 rounds in them total.
I mean, that's the reason most people just stick to like Mantis. It's 400.
I believe Mantis has 800 rounds. You can blow through that in like less than a minute. It's really fast.
Bottom drive is now.
I think this capacitor system is a very, very important part of balance in this game. I think it fixes a lot of the issues we were having before.
Have you had to use the thing, like the switch power to this and that? Well, I don't see it on your HUD.
It's not a HUD, it's an FD thing.
It's weird when they were showing it on the in the Inside Star Citizen, it looked like a HUD thing.
Can't see Everest again.
Look for Lorville.
Yes, I'm doing. It like I can't like select as a warp target at all. I can see Lorville, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to find Everest afterwards. It certainly will help though. But yeah, I wanna put some lasers on a tally.
I still want to. I want to check how many. I need to check how many fucking guns the Star Runner has. 'Cause I swear, I thought the whole thing of it was going to have like turrets out the ass.
Star Runner, no. Star Runner has its top and bottom turrets, which are both manned, so they're going to be good turrets. And then the pilot has access to like 2 size 3s, I think, guns.
Yeah, but there's also the co-pilot has access to remote turrets as well.
I don't think so. They might be able to access the remote turrets the pilot is normally using.
No. It's 3 turrets. Turret 2, turret 1. Oh no, then yeah, just nose. Okay. Wow, they really changed that between development rooms. People were heavy breathing over the amount of turrets it's going to have.
Yeah, they probably didn't need all that. From like a balance perspective. Can you tell me where Everest is from here?
Yeah. Whoa. Should be like a look. Like if you look upwards, can't you lock it?
No, that's why I'm asking where it is. If I can lock it, I would just go to it.
Oh. Okay, so. For fuck's sake. Why is this camera being such a bitch? I hate the fact they still haven't fixed the Hurston mapping star viewer. I can't tell what way you're facing.
Yeah, the fucking whole thing is.
Look towards the. How do I describe this? The like south pole of the fucking place.
Like over here? I guess I could just look and see if I'm getting closer or further. But I need to go faster for that. Just turn up the speed a little bit. This is stupid.
Yeah, it definitely seals my deal on wanting to sell that Star Runner or something.
It'd be really nice if it just let me warp to it. Maybe if I turn off that, try it again.
Oh, you know what's got a lot of big turrets? Gemini.
Yeah. Those are pretty tough too. Or we could just run a hammerhead.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or a Carrick.
I mean, if I had to pick between two, I'd definitely probably just go with the hammerhead. The problem with the hammerhead is like, it's the lock of like, you either stick someone in the top turret, but like some of those side turrets like can't really get a good view of the entire surrounding.
What you're supposed to do with the hammerhead is broadside people. You can get 4 turrets on somebody if you broadside them. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna warp to a fucking rest stop. This is really dumb. Actually, while we're getting ready, why don't you pull a tally and fit all of its stuff with lasers?
Sure.
While we're on our way over there, and then you can pull it, since I don't have access to all that shit anymore for some reason. And then we'll take the tally out, I'll fly it, and we can use a tallywhack or tallywhack stuff.
I blacked out.
Wow.
Is it because I was in my mobiles?
I don't know. This game never ceases to fucking amaze though, does it?
Yeah, I'm black. not coming around.
You will when we land. It's just something that happens sometimes. I'm pretty sure if the physics involved with that much acceleration actually impacted you, I would be cleaning you out with a pressure washer. That's how you would come out of my co-pilot seats, via pressure washer.
Jesus.
We need some more water here soon. I hate that fucking everything in my room, my house is covered in a layer of dust because of all the woodwork I did on the floors. Literally, the entire fucking house is just one layer of dust. Oh, well, wait a bit.
I'm conscious again. It's a miracle.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time.
Alright.
It's so weird that I can't turn while at speed at all.
Right, retaliate. Turrets.
Good old tallywhacker. That doesn't really work either.
Oh.
That's strange.
So many turrets.
Yeah, there's a few. I think it has 6 turrets and 2 rounds or 2 guns each, 12. Yeah. But hey, I can't complain too much. These new changes definitely make the tally good. Or at least, you know, reasonable. Why can't I turn? Oh, I have my turns locked. Okay. I'm just dumb. That's what happened.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
What? You have that turret spinning around in circles and it's making so much noise.
It's because I'm in the menu. It's just got on mine its bloody own right now.
It's fucking weird.
Landing gear deployed.
You're like R2-D2 spinning around in circles, making beeping noises.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
You got it all set up?
Yep. Don't have a better power generator, unfortunately, but...
Landing complete.
That's okay. The one that Tally comes with is pretty decent.
Engines
You
offline.
want to.
I've upgraded the coolers.
Stock Tally's pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's pretty decent. Man, we need to get another person.
Let me out. There we go.
Gladiator's pretty good. I'm really happy because I've been complaining about the Gladiator being bad for a long time.
Is there anything of a turret right now? Like, I'm scared
Well,
of
the turret
open
and the
burst.
missiles being good.
Yeah, I am concerned about how disgusting the Hurricane's going to be out there.
Yeah, I mean, it basically has a hammerhead turret strapped to it.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's
not
nimble.
quite. It's size 3. It's basically has a saber
No, that's
strapped to it.
they're size 4s.
No, they're not. No, they're not. There's no way.
Well, let me double check, but I thought they were size 4s.
The pilot guns are size 4.
Hurricane...
Hurricane. More like hurricane. Does your country even get hurricanes?
No. Don't be silly.
It's just... You don't get summers either, so...
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, that's nice.
I usually am. I remember I was in England for 2 years. We got a whole 4 weeks of summer between those 2 years.
Right, tallywhacker.
Yeah, boy. Look at you.
Pad 5.
Wearing a trash bag. You look awesome
Pad
like me.
5. I could put my awesome gear on, but it's PTU. I don't really pay attention.
This is just stuff I spawned with. I did pick up the gallon though from a shop. Can you see my mohawk? Can you see my mohawk coming through?
Yeah, it sticks through the
love
helmet.
it. I fucking love it.
What's the other? Yeah, I'm like, I know like Alzheimer's is shit, but like, the reason my brother and my dad are trying to convince me to move to Spain with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we got nice weather, and I'm like, yeah, you have nice, terrifying storms too.
And I remember we had snow. I think it was the second year I was there, and not too terribly common, but we did get a little bit of snow, and we packed a bunch of snow up against one of our buddies' doors, and the heat from his door, because he was running a heater in there, melted the snow, and then the snow got into his door frame, and then it, night came around, and it refroze and sealed his door shut. He couldn't get out to go to work the next day, so he had to point his heater at his door to melt the ice until he could open up his door and go to work.
Your poor friend.
It was fucking hilarious.
You completely cucked him. Like, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can't get out of my room because my friends fucked me. I was so fucking pleased with myself. How do I? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Pampers haven't charged yet.
How much ammo does it have?
It hasn't charged yet, give me.
I mean, it should show the maximum anyway.
No, it's like, I had the same thing in the Gladiator, like, no numbers showed at first until I could start shooting.
Got it. Are you on the head turret or the chin turret? You're the head turret. What did you put on the small guns, just badgers?
Yeah.
I guess
It's just
it doesn't
all
matter,
energy.
all the same. Yeah. Okay, let's find a mission to do.
Oh. No. Still nothing for me for guns.
Sharing a mission?
Yeah, I've still got no guns in this one. I might have to switch with the other turret.
I can hear you firing.
Nothing's shooting though. Nothing's coming out.
Weird. Yeah, I guess try and switch to another turret, see if it changed anything. No. Okay.
That's not the right way. I'll try getting the nose turret.
God, this is an awesome boat.
Something.
Well, I guess I may as well get out and take a look.
There we go.
You got it going?
Alright. Yeah.
The mages all had to have charged because I mean
No,
they
I
have
had
their
to
own...
power.
Huh?
I basically just powered them on and off, just the weapons. But this only has 185, by the way.
185. I mean, that's still quite a bit. Jump back into the head turret. 185. I mean, that's still a lot. I'd rather you be in the head turret. It's just easier for me to aim good things. Plus, it has better coverage because you don't have two giant engines blocking the way. And the area around you is sloped downwards. So you get better coverage overall. I should do that yet. Let me know when you got it sorted.
185 still.
Good, okay. I mean, it's weirdly not as much, but I guess it's just turret quality. I don't know.
Maybe?
The number of turrets, perhaps?
Could be. But the other ones aren't powered on, so why would that make a difference right now?
I mean, they're supposed to all have their own capacitors. But I'm guessing that's just the value they gave it. That's how big the capacitor they gave it was. Maybe they're size 2 capacitors instead of size... whatever they... I think they use size 10 for most of the turrets, so maybe you only have like a size 5 or something. I mean, it makes sense. The thing has so many fucking turrets, but it also doesn't make sense because the turrets are also super weak. And you're never gonna put 7 dudes in a tally. Fuck. Most I could see is 3. Any more than that, and diminishing returns kicks in, and you're wasting your time.
We just monster desynced, by the way.
Are you still in the ship?
Like, oh, there we go. I just had to like look into the darkness of the void and back.
I think that was me. Sometimes that happens, and if you turn on and back off your quantum drive, it fixes the desync. There's a fucking... Oh, I have my couple on. Oh, I got a pulse, right? Now, my minimum launch range is 1 kilometer. My maximum is 50.
Did they ever fix the fuel problem?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Well, I mean, I'm so close to this thing, it doesn't matter. There you are. Oh shit!
What did you do?
We just got hit by our own torpedo.
Oh.
But we survived that. Somehow.
Misfires. Fun.
Hold on, I'm trying to launch
Let me
it.
get it.
So, yeah, you have to be moving up when you launch torpedoes for some reason. Well, that thing's fast. I mean, relatively speaking.
That looks really cool.
Yep. Our shields are still coming up. We must have taken severe damage. I mean, we obviously took severe damage. We're missing a big chunk of our ship. Oh my god. We're missing so much of our ship. They clearly redid the damage states on the Tallywhacker. The target up.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see your shooties now. Try and get you in range. Still no radial velocity tracker, but oh well.
Where is it? Switch to gyro mode.
He's a caterpillar.
Ooh, fun.
Fun for me.
I don't know, let's see how good these guns are though.
Yeah, I was too close to launch.
I'm melting that shield though.
I mean, are you?
I mean, we're too yeah, no, we're too far away, but the back shield was nearly down before you took me out of range.
I was trying to get a turret. missile range.
Back shield is about to drop.
I mean,
Oh, interesting. Go up.
not too bad, Tally. Not too bad.
I'm out of ammo.
I mean, he can't really hurt his back. Let your ammo build back up again.
Yeah, he literally just shredded those back shields.
Well, I don't know
The
if I'm
recharge is
shredded.
really fast, by the way.
Is it? Okay. How long do you think it takes to refill?
I'll deplete again and
Okay. We're gonna have to maneuver.
whoa!
Sorry, we had to maneuver. We were getting fucked up.
It's because there's a second. Oh, it's a monitor.
About to pump one out. Yeah, you have to be moving upwards before you launch a missile or it'll hit you. Same thing as the Gladiator.
You launched it at the monitor, I think.
Yep, that's what I was doing. Man, 2 turret gunners on this ship would actually be pretty scary. Imagine the combined firepower of 2 turrets that fire for that long forward. You're killing it.
Out of ammo. Alright, recharging now. Recharge complete.
Very nice. I'm trying to get you moving around behind it. That worked. I mean, you're clearly hurting it. There's no question about that.
Well, his rear shield isn't regenerating at all. I think these side shields, by the way, are not taking nearly as much damage, and they're recharging a lot faster. I think it may have just had a weaker back shield.
No, I think you're shooting through the shield more than you think you are. Some of those shots are going to its other shield as well. It probably only has one projector for both left and right. No, it looks like it does. It looks like that's not the case.
I think we've broken one of the doors.
Yeah, it's best. God, this guy is trying really, really hard to keep me off his ass. Can you take a moment, actually, yeah, can you take a moment to move some power away from my shields and into my thrusters? Not all of it, just a little bit. Like, maybe boost me up by like 20%. Is that a thing you can do?
No. Won't let me check. Won't let me reallocate power.
Okay, no worries. Just go ahead and kill this guy. We're behind him. We were. Good hits. Good hits.
Right, range at the moment.
Yep. I mean, this is basically a big ship fight, and I like it. It's good. It's also comforting knowing that I can just pull off a torp at any point that I want. You can't do dick about it. He is trying extremely hard to keep me on his ass. Let me change tactics here. I'm going to swing my engines down. And I'm going to use those to boost myself up past his defenses. There you go. There's a target for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, once I could get on his ass, I was gone.
There's a feeling to miss out there. Hold on, I'm going to try a ranged strike. Walk away. Whoosh.
I like the new lock-on animation. It's really pretty.
They didn't even go anywhere near him. Okay, let's try another one. Oh! I was not moving up fast enough. Yeah, it'll... If you're not moving up fast enough, the torpedo won't detach far enough away from you and it'll blow you up. I've left my, decouple
No,
on.
it's... Don't... What?
It's not actually gonna put you on Orson, don't worry about it. That's just what it says.
Not.
Yeah, it just says that.
Thank God.
Let's back out to menu though. I usually black screen and I have to back out to menu anyway. And we'll just relaunch. And what do you want to fly next? We should try the Hurricane. The Hurricane. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of want to see how much ammo it packs out and
Yeah.
how fast it recharges, just because.
Give me fixed size 4s of some lasery variety. Preferably not scatterguns.
Okay.
What would that be? That'd be like a Rhino?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have rhinos just laying around?
Yeah, because I've got like the hammerhead and stuff. I don't know. If I have every ship, I've got.
Oh yeah, that's right. The hammerhead has rhinos. Okay. I didn't know if those spawned default on a ship, but that makes perfect sense. So they haven't balanced the weapons, by the way. So all laser repeaters do the same damage.
I think some got tweaked. I was looking at the Star Citizen League's Discord.
Yeah, but they're planning on doing all of them, obviously.
Yeah, they've done some, but they've still got to do a lot more.
I hope they lower the fire rate of cannons dramatically and give them very high alpha. Like, really high alpha. Otherwise, what's the fucking point of them? They need high alpha, high range, and high velocity, but low DPS overall. So, sniper weapons, basically. So that if you get like 2 or 3 dudes together, and you, as a group, alpha strike somebody, you can just delete them.
I'm gonna take them off of their.
Alright, I'm just gonna be hanging out in the ship spawn area.
Oh, I gotta change my ones as well. Because otherwise I'm going out with. The turret's base is broadswords.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one on the ship, so, yeah. I like this outfit. This is a good outfit. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back, guys. Oh, right, I have returned. Have you managed to fit your ship yet?
Yep. I upgraded the power for it as well.
Cool.
Where is it? Hurricane.
I love the way you pronounce hurricane incorrectly.
Hurricane. It's hurricane.
Are you Scottish?
Hurricane tomato.
Tomato's the correct pronunciation. Anyone who says unironically says tomato is a douchebag.
Pad 1.
Look at them. Tell me for it.
Potato. Potato. Boil the mushrooms, stick them in the stew.
Look at you. With your clear fucking helmet.
I mean, I could put my all gold on if I fucking felt like it.
Where's your character like? He's acting like he's in a fucking wind tunnel. Jesus Christ, that's a long ass ride. There she is.
Yeah, for pad 1, it was the furthest way by far.
Yeah, right. You know, the Hurricane kind of strikes me as like the gun of the gladiator, like a gun gladiator. Does the same company make these?
It's Anvil.
Is that a yes?
That's a lot of ammo.
How much you got?
That 301.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of ammo. I think it is maybe to do with the power plant, because I upgraded the power plant.
Wait a fucking minute. I didn't turn on the ship. I just took off. I just turned the ship on. What the fuck?
Oh my god, you're making the ship shake when you shoot.
Hey, set yours to, not all at once. The other one.
Stagger.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see a fire staggered.
Okay. Where is it? Switch fire mode.
Oh my god, that is a thing of beauty. Do it again. Oh, fire. Oh, it does shake the ship. Hold on. Fire it straight forward. I want to get an image of this real fast. We're recording. All right, do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to fuck with this thing. Oh yeah.
That is really scary looking.
Imagine being in there sleeping into that shit. Dude, this thing is fucking amazing. I love this ship. I'm gonna go buy a new one.
I keep loving this ship, but I've hated it because no one ever wanted to be the turret gunner. But maybe now people will be like, hell yeah, I want the best
Yeah, just show
damage.
Show them that little clip of the fire coming out of this thing. Like, you want to be a part of this? As the fucking thing shakes as I fire the main guns. That's fucking delicious.
Oh my god. 301. So I upgraded the coolers and I upgraded the power planters. So I wonder if those contribute to how much ammo.
I'm not sure how it all works, really.
I mean, when we dock again, I can... Oh god, I'm blacking out.
That is something we should try. We should both... Here, this is what we'll do. Next time we are at a station, we'll both pull a gladiator, since that's something I can do. But since I have stealth parts on my gladiator, you put grade A military on your gladiator, and then we'll both go jump into the turrets of our ships and see what they look like.
Ah, good idea.
Or, I mean, realistically speaking, you could just go do it because we know how much my gladiator does.
That is a good one.
But it is stealth part fit because, you know, it's a gladiator. And that's how the meta has been with gladiators for a long time.
Oh man, my poor fucking ship collection is now useless when it comes to fighting the big boys. I'm gonna be like, oh.
Yeah. Also, this stream is supposed to be from 9 to 11, but it's almost 1. Like 12:30. Oh well, who gives a fuck. I have Monday off, so we can do whatever we want.
Well, I don't have Monday off, so I can't. I have to stop at some point to go do work.
Alright, sharing you the mission.
Got it.
I hope, oh my god, I hope we get another caterpillar. Please give me another caterpillar. I want it. I want it.
These new pie markers I'm not keen on. Like how it just says pie member and little white text above your head, but I'm just like, okay, that's so easy to miss.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid. It's kind of awful because I usually fly with like a lot of people, like at least 5. Well, I mean, when I fly with people, it's usually that. Otherwise, it's just like you or maybe Marcy, but Marcy doesn't fly with me very often. This is what I got.
Is that question to me or?
Yeah. I can't. Oh, what?
Weapons. You got 5 missiles.
Well, I can't bring them up, so.
Wait, I got the missile controllers?
Do you? Try clicking on the mouse button.
I got have something to look onto.
Well, hold on. But does it seem to do something when you click on the mouse button? There's a target right there.
Oh. No.
Okay, well, Navy missile mode is just broken on this. Let's hit this thing.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Okay, here's a... No, there's another monitor. We'll blow up this monitor too, and then we'll hunt for people.
Those missiles coming at us?
Yep. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a buccaneer. We barely dodged those missiles.
Let's go get him.
Rip.
Jesus. What's the other target?
Miss. Freelancer miss.
They can be pretty tanky.
They can be. But today is not one of those days. It's about to be pretty dead. Okay, there's 2 more targets. Overflew them, my bad. I mean, that's usually how I do it. Usually I overfly them and turn around, and then I'm on target.
Yeah, but it's harder for the gunner to track.
Yeah, just now since you know I'm gonna do that most likely, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll just not try and rotate after. I'll just wait.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly.
Flying towards missile.
Yeah, I'll warn you if I think you're gonna overfly. You should die pretty quickly. Yep. What is that? It's a Gladius over there. That's our security, look at that.
It's okay, we've done the job for you.
Yeah, right? Oh, he's shooting at the monitor.
Oh.
Well, okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
He wanted to feel like he did something.
Yeah. Alright, sharing another mission? I think we're gonna do this just for a little while. Hopefully we can eventually run into a caterpillar, because I really want to shoot at a caterpillar for comparison.
Yeah, I mean 300 is. It doesn't sound like it's like double what I
It's
have.
a fucking lot. You have double the firepower and double the ammo for each gun. And I have a rhino. I have 2 rhinos. We should be able to really fuck up a caterpillar really quick.
Oh yeah, man.
Man, I was sitting here bragging on the fucking gladiator. This
And
thing
then
is
the hurricane just
disgusting.
yeah. The hurricane just swoops in and goes, remember me, boys.
I mean, the gladiator was doing really good for what it is, but it does not compare. This is clearly better for tackling big targets.
Yeah. It's just one of those weird things as well, like, this ship is semi-forgotten about because, like, yeah, it was so hard to find someone willing to want to be your co-pilot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Like, to be a gunner, I think is a very relaxed experience overall. You don't have to worry about navigating. You don't have to worry about fighting bugs. You just fucking kick it, read Reddit, and you get into a fight every now and then. And your only job is to point and click. Being a turret gunner is not as bad as people think it is.
I'm probably gonna like. That's how I'm probably gonna make my money when I just want to watch anime. I'm just gonna put anime on and be like, "Yo, turret gunner."
So they just accept missions as people do them or whatever. Good to go.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any boxes yet. Here's one. Same thing. We'll just blow up 2, find the third one, and leave it alone.
Oh, red eyes.
Yeah, I was reading this a little bit.
So many cheese.
Monitor right in front of us.
Target destroyed.
This one to the right as well.
Yeah, which
Oh, you clipped.
I think we got rammed.
I think you hit me at debris.
No, something's flying really close to us. I'm not paying attention to it yet because I want to pop this monitor right in front of us.
Target destroyed.
I know, what was that?
What's up there? So we got a freelancer.
Oh, there's a caterpillar. Oh boy! Oh
let's go get
boy! I'm excited! Oh yeah! How long did it take us to kill the last one? Like 3 minutes?
Ages. A long fucking time.
A while. I got too excited I burned up most of my boost fuel. This thing takes a while to recharge boost. Some of the mediums that I was flying earlier recharged it really quickly. Probably gonna overshoot. I didn't have the boost fuel really slow down. Alright, here we go. We won't overshoot this time.
Ballistics
Back
prime.
shields are done.
I'm still shooting.
Ballistics low. Ballistics low. Ballistics prime.
There it goes.
He's out of here! Very nice. And that's our miss. Head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has to be over here. I'm gonna try to avoid overshooting this one. Whoa!
We just got fucking what?
I think we got
Did we
rammed.
get?
But, dude, I
Here.
was telling you earlier, sometimes my retaliator, I would just be doing whatever and it would just explode out of nowhere.
Jeez.
Well, that was weird.
All right, let's do this gladiator test quick.
Yep. I'm backing out the menu.
I'm gonna just do it before I back out because then I should probably start getting ready for work. Probably like make myself.
Well,
something
you're
to
probably
eat.
not going to actually load in unless you back out, is why I did that.
No, I loaded in fine.
Did you? Okay. Maybe it's just me thing.
Okay, so
Is my lip syncing work? Yeah, barely.
you had upgraded parts in yours, right?
I had stealth parts on mine.
Oh wait, do I not? Who does the gladiator?
Amble? You have it, it's just a little hard to find. It's at the very bottom of the Amble list for some reason. I think.
Oh yeah, there it is, gladiator.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to spot.
So systems, mine are just C military, and C military, yeah.
Yeah, just go in and put all the best shit you have on it.
And then I've got Panther repeaters on the turrets, so I'll have fair comparison.
I get the feeling that it will not impact it. That's my guess.
So I had 320 or 360 with you.
I don't remember. I'll check though. You know, I just had the thought. I wonder how Urkel is going to implement the new ammo count system. I don't envy him that job. I really, really hope they fix the randomly exploding for no fucking reason bug before they give us... Dude, they're talking about giving us Death of a Spaceman, but ships just randomly explode for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
That's a great bug to introduce right when they want to put that in.
Yeah. It looks like all it is just insurance tax and reputation loss.
That is pretty much all it is, yeah. Is this you? No, it's not you. That person's a Mohawk.
Okay, so... let's have a look. Gotta see... Whoa.
Okay.
320.
Nope, the same. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it was based on that. I think each turret just has its own capacitor, and with a different size.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to check the sizes on them. I don't think we can yet.
I don't think yeah. It's a bit like how we can't change our radars yet to better quality radar systems.
Yeah, that's something I really hope they do a good job with scanning. I mean, they have to. I mean, it's such an important part of so many people's gameplay.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go because I've got work.
Alright, well, enjoy your work.
Cheers.
Later.
Right, see you later.
So here's my thoughts. Yeah, this thing has the distortion guns on it. That sucks. I need to reset my account. But also, I'm feeling like I'm kind of... Yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning. I think I'm kind of done at this point. So this was my first time streaming, like a regular-ish style Monday. This is probably going to be a regular thing. I've been doing Mondays with my buddy, but he obviously wasn't here today, so we just kind of did our own thing. So we're gonna, or Sunday rather. So we're gonna be streaming 2 hours on Sunday, 2 hours on Monday. So the Sunday thing will be regular, and then our Tuesday and Wednesdays are both 4 hours, as they've always been. Obviously, some Sundays are going to go a bit longer because on some Mondays I don't have to be at work. Like this one, for example, we've been streaming for what, 4 hours? Yeah. So hey, sometimes Sundays are gonna go long, but yeah. Thanks for being here. If you're not already, subscribe. I think, like I've always said, I think most of the people that watch my streams are already subscribed. But hey, throw that out there. And I'll have to change the thingy to where it doesn't show Sundays offline. Follow me on Twitter. I need more Twitter followers. Please help me, God. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for being here, and have a wonderful night.